What up, fam? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. This is Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Come talk some Phillies, little side piece of Eagles. Giddy up. Let's go. This ain't the fuck like oh, this thing, he stinks.
Oh shit!
It's gone.
Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our doc, Make 'em Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Locations in Burlington, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can find them right on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. As always, Nick Delgazzo, Brian Wilson. I'm Tom Arnone, Greg Mwakovic. Long drive. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. You know what I mean? Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. But we're seeing all you out there. And like we do every week, we'll do Crumb of the Week at the end of the show. Eagles training camp news, reports, who cares? But listen, we love our Eagles, so we'll discuss. We'll discuss the stats from training camp that are being dished out on Twitter for the dryers. For the guys that are real dry, there's a lot of stats tossed around. We got I think somebody put out a record today. I didn't even know that was a thing. Phillies, which is a real record, sweep the Pirates. So sweeping a 4-game set. I mean, I knew we all hoped to go up there and take care of business. I don't know if anybody thought you're gonna win 4 in a row up there, which is, even though they stink, but it's nice. It's nice because listen, I don't care who you play. You got to take care of business. We played bad teams and not been able to take care of business. So to go up somewhere and be able to beat somebody that's not as good as us and inferior to us is what you need to do if you want to be a playoff team. So listen, that's a good start in this last little part of the season here, and see if they'll be able to get in. But before that, we got a trade deadline Tuesday, 6:00. So we're going to discuss that. It's our main topic at hand. Ties into our poll question brought to you by Manscaped. And you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. It's time to throw out your old hygiene habits and upgrade your life. 20% off and free shipping with the code A2D at manscaped.com. Our poll question for tonight: trading for a center fielder should be the Phillies' top priority before the deadline. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, that's where we're live. Everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the follow. You know the deal. Give us reviews, 5-star it, and most importantly, comment in to our poll where you're tuning in from, and stay with us throughout the show. I disagree. That should be their top priority. They got that's not a priority because it is, but top priority is the question, right? Top priority. So to me, just knowing that you're probably not getting F1 back. You could probably use another starter. I mean, that doesn't necessarily get you anywhere come postseason time, right? Like if you made the postseason, having a guy as your 5th, but it's something that you need to have for the remainder of the season. or maybe another bullpen arm. I think there's other things, and maybe it's I don't know what else you get, at this point. So you're not going to go get a shortstop, right? Because you got a utility guy. Stott's probably going to move over to short, you would think, when Gene comes back. And then if Harper does come back before the end of the season, obviously he's just DHing. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, you only have one glaring thing that you have to point out in terms of your everyday starting lineup that you run out there, and that would be center field, of course, or any corner outfield spot. It doesn't have to be a center fielder. You go give me a guy that's a good athlete that plays right. I don't have a name in front of me. A great athlete that plays right that maybe could play a little center in Citizens Bank Ballpark. I don't know. I don't know, right? Or give them other guys out of the outfield for a game or two, right? Which would make your defense better. Let them DH a little bit, right? Especially when there's no Harper. Now you don't want to go get a guy, and then when Harper comes back, then that guy's, creating a logjam somewhere. Makes sense of other guys. Okay, well, how am I going to get Schwartz in and Castellanos if this guy's only a right fielder, right? So I think it has to be a guy that can at least play center if you're going to go that route. But listen, I think you need arms. I think you need arms, and this bullpen's been great since Robbie's taken over here, right? But I want to be against another one. I want to be against another arm, not even a huge name. Somebody brought up earlier today, I don't love it because he was here and he got hurt immediately, was David Robertson. But I would take it for a year. I don't have to give up anything. It's just another arm to have. I don't think I can have enough relievers that have gotten outs in their careers and are still getting some outs, right? I don't think I have enough of that in the back end of my.
You definitely have to give up something for David Robertson.
Yeah, you're not giving up a ton.
Having a great year.
I understand he's 37 years old. I don't got to give up a ton.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying you have to give up something.
Obviously, you got to give up something. I'm just saying you don't have to give up a lot.
You said nothing.
Which is nothing. If I don't have to give up, if I'm giving up the 70th ranked prospect in an organization that has bad prospects anyway, I'm giving up nothing. If I'm giving up the 50th, the 40th.
I don't want David Robertson.
Okay, I get it because that's a bad taste in her mouth. I'm just using
Yes, I hate him.
Example. I'm just using that name because it's been floated out there.
Our luck, he comes here, he pitches one inning.
Probably our luck. I'm just saying, I'm using him as an example of a guy that around that area that you
want Matt Moore?
He could not.
That's another name. Matt Moore is another name.
No, why are we even bringing that up? That.
I'd rather have him than Robertson at least pitched here. He stinks though. I hear you.
Robertson didn't get a chance really to pitch here because he got hurt immediately.
I think he pitched one inning. I think right.
Yeah, and he got freaking hit all over the ballpark. That's when you smell an injury. Guy hurt already. This guy fucking hit all around. Feel like he's hurt down there. You know what I mean? And here you are. But listen, I'm just using him as a name.
He's the best name. He's the best name available.
I understand Wilson's sour taste, but as long as it's a flyer, aka a flyer, but I know he's having a great year. So Wilson's saying that you got to give up something. So I mean, as long as it's nothing major, I mean, the guy has been good for them. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good piece to add. As much as you can, be bitter.
He does have a good track record in his career. He does. I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't. Yeah. I just don't like him.
Yeah, well, he was an Andrew Bynum for us. I mean, so that'll drive you up a fucking wall.
Without the ball, without the strike. You know what I mean? Without the strike. Andrew threw a strike.
At least he threw one inning for us.
Yeah, well, I heard rumors.
No show Bynum.
The reports were that Andrew Bynum threw a strike on that when he was bowling.
What, off his knee?
Yep, right off. Where did David throw? Because I mean, if he did, they were hit a long way in that one inning.
Yeah, it makes you think he was already hurt.
I disagree. I think there's other things you can get. Center fielder, I'll take. I don't. Top priority. I have a couple top priorities though. I feel like that I could use. I don't think there's one thing that center fielder has been a glaring weakness for this baseball team for a hot minute. Right, for a hot minute. So obviously it's a problem, but with getting Gene back brings you another bat, and then Harper. So really, there's one part of my lineup that doesn't hit. So can I just get a guy out there that plays good defense? I think Matty does a pretty good job defensively out there. I got he's a good athlete. I'm not telling you he's a Gold Glover, but I can deal with that if I have everything else in my lineup, right? I can deal with that guy batting in my 9-hole. I don't feel like that's going to kill me. But I don't know. This bullpen can change their stripes real quick like they were earlier on in the year. They've been lights out. We've been winning. So I would like to just beef it a little bit more, right? Because that's been a big reason why we've been winning is the bullpen too, right?
Oh,
Especially since
100%.
Rob took over. So if the more things I can get back there, I mean, I would still even rather have a bullpen piece, right, than another starter. Because I feel like that
I
bullpen
believe
piece,
we're about to get Coonrod back. I think he's like really close.
all right. So
I mean, he was pretty good last year for us. He was all right.
yeah, he's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, because
I mean, it's another bullpen arm. It's
and I
exactly
hear
what you're talking about.
if you're going to go the starting pitching route, then
Well,
he should be a top 3 guy.
I would agree. I to me, I would go starter, but like you're saying, I would go a guy that you're going to slot into the third spot.
I mean, the top 3, yeah, because your goal is to make some noise in the playoffs, and the guy at the bottom ain't even going to pitch. You'd be lucky to be on the roster. The 5th guy. I mean, he keeps the chart. And usually, he's on there in case he needs to be a long man or something, or somebody stubs a toe or something. You know what I mean? So but you don't need to go trade for that guy. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're going to go starting pitching, which I agree, everybody needs that. So it should be, a guy that you can plug in the 3 spot, right? Because you already got two aces. So those spots are fine. Your 1-2 punch is pretty good. All right, so now you're going to look to trade for a guy that you can plug in the 3 in the 3rd spot in your rotation. Anytime you can get the bullpen's been great. So anytime you can upgrade it and it becomes even better, then you can shorten the game, and especially down the stretch with maybe if the 3, 4, 5, you don't get a starter, the 3, 4, 5 guys aren't named Nola and Wheeler. Right now, you only got to maybe get 5 out of them. If you get a guy that's nails in the pen that can, and everybody else moves their roll around, and then that guy, you only got to get this. You can shorten it to a 5-inning game. And I mean, you can build your team like that too, because like you said, if you're going to get Gene back and Harper back, I mean, how many teams go 9 deep? So as much as you like this lineup, they're still going to struggle, you know what I mean? But, that's baseball. It's, so, but if, you add those 2 guys, that's almost like trading. When you get Harper and Gene back, it is like making a trade at the deadline. So you might as well focus on pitching.
Yeah, that's how I look at it, Sweeps. Like, as much as I would take, like there's a few guys in center field that have been mentioned that I got no problem taking. I'll take him too, right? Why not 2? Why can't I have both? But if you're putting a gun to my head, give me. Like you said, I like that. If it's not a top 3 starter, it doesn't really do me much. If I do make the postseason, right, it might help me get there, but it's not going to me. It does nothing to me in, if it's a 5th starter like Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, not a 5th guy.
He has nothing for me. He's not going to pitch in the postseason if I got there. I'm not trying to put get there, put my toes somewhere further than they are right now, but because we're not there. But I'd rather have something that's going to bring me not only help me get in, but help me come postseason time. And I think that's either a bullpen arm or a top 3 starter.
Yeah, I would say 3, 4, only because with how Ranger's throwing, like we could bring a guy in. If Ranger keeps throwing this way, he's my 3, especially because he's a lefty.
Well,
but I mean, like a guy that could challenge with him though. Like Tyler, I love Tyler. I keep bringing up Tyler Mahle. I love Tyler Mahle. That's my guy. That's the guy I would go get. I think he's better than Syndergaard. I don't like Syndergaard. I like Tyler Mahle. That's the guy I would go after. And that would be my number 1 thing to go after is Tyler Mahle, starting pitcher. I mean, I know Quintana's out there. I like Mahle better than Quintana, for sure. And I'm okay with getting a center fielder, by the way. But like I would almost go at this point, doesn't look like they have any interest in Laureano, who's like the kind of the combo of hitter and outfielder. I would almost just go out like strictly good fielder if you went for a center fielder. Like a Michael A. Taylor type.
Yeah.
I mean, he's better than any center fielder we have on our roster. No.
Yeah, but is that enough?
I'm not saying it's enough, but he plays good center field. If you went and got me Michael A. Taylor, I wouldn't be upset. It would be really cheap.
No, I'm not upset. I'm saying like what I mean, is that like that's not as much of a game changer. That's why it's like more the 3rd option. As a top 3 pitcher would be, or a guy to help you in your pen.
But
as a 3rd option, like if none of those things happen and they just got Michael Taylor, I'd be like, okay, all right, well, we're like more.
I would still rather get a starting pitcher first, for sure.
But I think Dombrowski's kind of set that up. Now, of course, this is always, rumor and GM speak, right? But and I'm good with, Abel and Painter being off limits. But if those guys are off limits, you can't keep, with our farm system, you can't keep rolling down the list of Hoppy, McGarry, and then you get down to Brown. And now all of these guys are off limits, and yet you expect to get a number 3 potential starter, right? You know what I mean? Like, so it when you start to quote unquote knock these guys off the list of available, it starts to limit you on who's available, which again probably is why guys like Quintana are being thrown out there, Syndergaard are being thrown out there, because they're probably not in the realm of asking for any of these types of guys. I think Molly is somewhere where you're probably going to ask for McGarry, right? Or you're going to ask for Brown. Like you said, Abel and Painter.
Yeah, we're not trading them. The rest of them.
I'm good not trading for them. Like I'm good there, but you got to give something up to get something.
Yeah,
right.
Greg, listen, I think that's like you said in the beginning. I think that's a lot of GM speak.
And it might possibly
besides the first two guys, we're not going to trade.
Like
you're a good GM. Are you going to say like we're looking to get rid of those guys?
Yeah,
no, that's what. Yeah,
of course.
If you're a good GM, you're going to say those guys are untouchable.
But you look at like Ohio, right? Like
even if they're the most touchable guys in the country, you're going to say those guys are not touchable or untouchable. But even if they are touchable, and guess what? 5 of those guys are very touchable. Like
they should be touchable.
Maybe even 6. I mean, Painter might be the only guy who I think is going to really have an impact in the big league level. Like you can book it. The other guys probably can. I don't know. Right? If history repeats itself, most likely not. I think Painter has like big boy ace written all over him one day.
Yeah, he's got filthy stuff.
And hopefully that comes to fruition too. But I think he has way more upside than O'Hop, whatever the hell his name is, or some of these other guys.
He's not going to play.
He's a catcher.
Let's just be
like
honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's a catcher.
I would have already traded him. You know what I mean?
We got 3 more years of JT. Like what do we need, another catcher? And again, I know the draft is just a draft, but then you went out and drafted 3 of them. Like,
and I know people like O'Hop, so I could see them being like, I could see them being like, oh, he's off limits, just to try to sweeten it up a little bit. But
yeah,
obviously, I would try to move the other guys before. I would try to keep O'Hop and the 2 pitchers. 2 pitchers aren't going anywhere. Abel and Painter.
They really like
O'Hop,
McGarry
I would try
too.
to keep too.
They really like McGarry too. He came out of his issue coming out of Virginia was always the ability to throw strikes. He had legit stuff, but it was control, and they think that he's made some adjustments, obviously being around major league guys and coaching, and they really like his stuff. So, but again, if we're looking,
we got to give something.
We got to do something right now, right? And Tommy, like you say, we're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but this is what the trade deadline's for, right? You know what I mean? The trade deadline is for to try and get you to there, and I completely agree with you guys. As much as I would love a center fielder, getting Gene back, that you still have a hole at shortstop. Even if you put Stott there, offensively, you still have a hole there, right? Even Sosa doesn't do anything for you offensively, at least right now, right? So you're still going to have a hole offensively in short. Whatever you do in center field is going to be, if you're making one move, right? So I agree. I think it's a number 3 starter. I like what Rangers done recently, but there's also that first half of the year as well. Where he struggled.
Yeah,
to
he couldn't throw strikes.
Where he struggled to throw strikes. You can't have that in the postseason.
He was dominant yesterday, though. He looked great yesterday.
What I do
he looked great the last 2 starts.
What I do like is the trend of Thompson letting our starting pitchers go deeper in the games, which is helping lessen the impact of what our bullpen is. Right. And so the bullpen has to get less outs. Knievel's looked great, over the last 2 weeks. Guys are starting to fill into their roles, and shocking, that's working for us. Go figure, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if they're starting to, Greg. They've been dominant for a month and a half. We have the best bullpen in baseball.
No, I agree. Yeah,
we do. We just flat do.
Ever since they fired Girardi, they've been fantastic. So
spectacular. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, Familia's the only fucking.
He's a fucking bum.
Somehow how the hell did he get back? I couldn't believe it. I mean, somebody texted me, "Here we go again," and I'm like,
I thought it was DFA too.
They didn't DFA him.
Oh, okay.
So apparently they were going to, or there was talks of it, but then they put Gibson on the bereavement list and called Appel up. So that was the move they did.
So you're a bad reporter.
I mean, I just followed the tweet that they put out that said he was DFA'd.
Bad
But
report.
that's fine. You can throw whatever you want at me. I don't give a
Yourself out. Do you hear the fans when they boo, Wells?
Well, how about the comment that you
You're
made
the
that I
fan
tried to
from the bill.
stop you in the beginning that you fucking mic muted me on?
I did it.
We
dude, because
expect
you don't have a feel for life.
we expected to have
You
a
don't have
4-game
a feel
sweep.
for life.
We haven't had a
Never had
4-game
a-
sweep in Pittsburgh since the 60s. So you couldn't have said we expected a 4-game sweep.
I didn't say we expected. I said
You
nobody.
did.
Or I said nobody expected a 4-game sweep.
I thought you
I
said
would
you
like to go
did
up there.
expect a 4-game sweep.
No. Listen. First, this is why you get muted. First off, honey. So lock in. Okay. Second
Listen,
off,
sweetheart, I know what's going on here. Okay.
you don't know because you're putting your earbuds in when I hit go live, so I couldn't have the crack on going on when I was hitting go live. So I muted.
No, I was waiting for the fucking email, and I
Oh,
get it.
here
I'm
we
in
go.
here for
Oh,
6
somebody
minutes.
else.
You hop in and I ran you. Oh, we gotta go. Get the fuck in here, then.
Okay. All right. And I'm in here and I muted you, and you're still upset about a mute.
I'm
when
not
you
upset at
muted
all.
me.
I'm not
You couldn't
upset.
even handle an opening. You couldn't even sniff an
I'm
opening.
not upset at all.
You be sweating. You be sweating trying to do an opening. All right. Get the
Sweat
somebody
it
get the
all.
light off me. Brian, you're sitting in the dark. Somebody get the light off me. Brian, you're sitting in the dark.
What
That's how
are you talking about?
You don't even get it. You're just
No, it's terrible. You're bad. You're off tonight.
okay.
It's all right. Everyone has bad nights. We'll let you go.
Philly sports passion. Martin Perez is filthy, but I don't think the Rangers.
No, it's okay. Wilson wants Michael Taylor, so nothing to see here.
I think the Rangers.
Wilson's pounding the fucking drum for Michael A. Taylor.
I said as a defensive guy.
Yep, just put him in center. World Series.
He's hitting 279. Better than your son Odubel.
I don't even talk about him.
And he can play center field.
So
I
can
don't
Matt.
hate Matt Fierling. I'll be the first one to tell you I don't
So
hate
can
Matt
Matt.
Fierling.
He's had a couple big swings this year too.
No, I 100% agree.
Screw it. Just let him play. They're the ones
I'm okay
they're
with
the
that.
ones who are obsessed with Odubel, not me. They're the organization that's
Well, why do they keep playing him?
I have no idea.
And I think that's it though too. Like
Two things. Hold on, Greg. Two things before I forget about this. The other night, not only did he stop running, I won't keep something else in perspective. The other guy should have been on second too. So it should have been maybe he scores at worst at second and third. Okay, if he does hold a double, right? But you go bust it 100% till somebody holds you. That's 101. The other side, Schwarber stood at
Off the wall.
Schwarber,
Off the wall, you gotta be on second.
I need you on second. Nobody wants to talk about that. How about
High off the wall.
Double, I'm mad at you too. Like it's like Spider-Man looking at each other. Two Spider-Men, like they're just looking at each other because you're both wrong. Everybody hustle. Goodness gracious, just hustle around a little bit. If it goes out, you can watch the replay later and soak it in. Oh,
and you know what's funny too? I think
Odubel has no excuse. I don't understand how they even played him today after that.
Oh, I didn't play him.
There's two outs. You're moving. What are you even looking at? You're moving.
I don't know why you're not moving. You're probably still not scoring, but you better be moving. Make yourself give a chance.
You have to score.
I don't think you scored that.
On first with a double off the wall, you have to score. Well, ball off the wall. Not a double. Single off the wall.
Single off the wall. That ball was fucking lasered. And
it was, but it's
imperfect though. So I don't know if he might not.
Okay, it would have been play at the plate.
Hold him because there's not two outs. He might hold him because there's less than two outs there.
There was 2 outs.
2 outs.
100% 2 outs.
Okay, I don't remember exactly how many outs there were, but either way,
Reese got to hit the next at bat to score.
When you rewatched it, like they showed it, there was 10 fucking times. Like I need to see it 10 times. But when you rewatch it, it's like okay, even if he is running, which he should have been running,
it would have been a play at the plate for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if he scores, but either way, I'm gonna need you to hustle. And then if it really matters to you as an organization and a staff, that guy, I don't care if the greatest righty on the mound's throwing and you don't want another right-handed bat in, he doesn't bat.
Yeah, he can't play the rest of the series.
He doesn't play
no chance.
Come on, we run him out there like, hey, nothing to see here.
Yeah, you stared him down. You said something to him, and I can appreciate that. But
love that.
But it's hollow. It's hollow if you don't do anything. Like you got to take time away from these guys. You got to take time away from pro athletes. You know what I mean? Like that's they covet money. They covet the big contracts and all that stuff. And have a little pine time. You know what I mean? So when you pull them out and embarrass them, pull them out, and embarrass them. Hey man, the Duble's unavailable for 3 days. Right? You know what I mean? Then you might get released. I just haven't decided if I'm going to release you yet. So but that's what I would tell the reporters.
See how good he picks up balls the next 2 days in practice.
Yeah, I got a good question for you. You know what I mean? And I was Duble's unavailable for 3 days. All right, thanks, Jim.
And I think that's part of why we still view center field as a gaping hole. It is. Right, but they still continue to give the guy time. If they just said Vierling, go out and do it, I think we'd all sit here and be like, we're going Vierling. Knowing we're getting Harper back, knowing we're getting Segura back, right? It's going to limit your holes. Sweeps, you said it perfectly. Very few teams are 9 deep, right? So if we can sit there and roll out and go 7 deep and or 7.5, because I'll call Vierling a half at this point. You know what I mean? And then your only real true hole still offensively is shortstop. Right, you can live with that, right? You can build around that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's why we still look at center fielders, because they continue to run Odubel out there when he has no business being out there. Just let Vierling go,
or just let or crazy thought, you let one of the two go. I'd rather see the younger guy get a chance who's had some big hits.
Now you don't know.
Yeah, and to me, obviously, he gets. I mean, it's not hard to do this over a Odubel, but he gets way better jumps on balls, way better reads out there. Not saying he's perfect, but you can just see like it's just smoother out there for him. Like Odubel might be the only big leaguer when a ball's hit to him. We're clenching. You know what I mean? Good
Waiting
job
for the GPS to kick in.
I mean, let him get. I agree with you. You know what I mean? Why not let the guy get 350 at bats? You know what I mean? Like, and that's it. And then I mean, that's you can go going forward. You know what I mean? Like, when guys are stars or when guys are established guys in this league, they have a down year. Like Castellanos isn't hitting, right? But we know his pedigree. You know what I mean? The guy can hit. You know what I mean? So you expect him if he doesn't, figure it out this year. Jeez. Easy, smell what I'm cooking.
It's fucking spells, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
I'm sure.
Yep, it is.
I'm sure it is. Fucking old John. He just upset the Giants are going to stink this year. And I got a little bit of hair, Spells. All right. Fuck you, Spells. And Prism. It's a classic shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get
like,
on.
I'm sorry, like I was saying, like established guys. Hey, listen, they struggle. It's like, you chalk it up like, guy had a bad year. You know what I mean? But when if you give a guy that's at least an opportunity, not in a platoon role, just let him get 350, 400 bats, and then you can see what you got. You know what I mean? And then, all right, and then you don't have to give up somebody like that. You might have your guy, you might have your center fielder, for a couple years, until you want to sign somebody, or nobody knows. I mean, it actually, it seems funny to say, like Matt Vierling, Philly center fielder. Yeah, I mean, but
like, I don't care if he bats against righties.
The kid's got big hits. I like the kid. I mean, he's very personal. I mean, I think he plays hard. So, go ahead and bat ninth and run around out there a little bit. So, I
both of those guys bring you energy in terms of
exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, let's go. Have at it, and let a kid play. Just like we said earlier about with Stott. You know what I mean? Like, he still can't get above the, even if his name was Mario, he couldn't get above the Mendoza line. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you spotted him 10 hits, I don't know if he can get there. You know what I mean? So, but the kid plays good defense, and he kind of has to go through this, if you want to see what you have. You know what I mean?
And he's had some big hits.
Absolutely. I'm just saying.
I look at it as like a guy for, as a guy, because I know there's a lot of people that are kind of down on Stott offensively. I look at a guy like Gavin Lux, right? I mean, he went through it last year with the Dodgers, right? He was kind of in that limbo, was going through a full season, and then this year he's starting to become, what they think he is as a major league player. And I think that's a good comparison of why you let a guy like Stott go through that. Yes, we would love to see the batting average above 200, but he's gotten big hits at times. He plays really good defense. And I think that's only going to benefit you next year as you go forward, because as of right now, you don't have a solidified shortstop. And unless you pick up the option, you don't have a solidified second baseman next year. So you're going to need him next year at one of those spots.
Well, and the thing, he brings energy. He brings energy to the park, right? I mean, those younger guys bring some spark. They bring some energy. They're good to have. And Alec, you don't have to go as far as Gavin Lux. You can just stay right here. Alec Boehm right? I mean,
I was about to say it, Tommy.
he needs 300 plus at bats to figure it out.
Yeah, Alec Boehm is white hot.
Yeah, those at bats go a long way. I mean, like, it's like when you're playing a freshman at the high school level. You know what I mean? Like, a guy might struggle. He might not be an immediate impact guy. Especially if you're you have a good program, right? But if that guy, if that kid gets 50 at bats, at the varsity level, dude, he's ready to rock and roll by the next year. You know what I mean? That's just huge.
It's like we always say.
They're saying TV pitching. You don't need to see AAA pitching. Come up and see big league pitching, man.
We know that because Moniak can hit AAA pitching.
Well, another one hasn't been given it though either, too. Not that he's earned it, but another guy that they didn't just just give him the keys to it and let him fail right in front of you. Then
real quick, I'm sorry. Breaking news.
Never did it with Mickey. They never did it with Mickey.
I don't know where he went. I'm sorry, Tom, to cut you off. A lot of guys giving Wilson Contreras hugs there. I'm assuming he just got traded. Just a guess. I don't know why they were hugging him on a 4-0 loss. Wilson Contreras getting hugs right there. So
look for a bow tie bomb.
Well, I wonder where that would be.
Yeah. It could
catcher.
be.
Who needs a catcher?
Sweeps is a detective. I noticed a lot of shit.
Dude, it better not be the Mets, man.
And if you tell me
Mets
Don't
need a catcher.
The Mets need a catcher, yes.
And you tell me that Gabe Kapler didn't get a facelift, you're out of your fucking mind. I mean,
and I love watching the Giants crash and burn.
Do you like his hand tattoo?
Gabe is such a joke, dude.
He got work done. This guy got work done. Okay,
where are all the guys that were telling me last year how great Gabe was? Where are they at, huh? Where are they in the chat? Oh, Gabe's been so great.
I think it's important to give these guys a bats. They never did it. They never did it for Mickey. Not saying he can hit. You know what I mean? But they never just said, "Hey, go out and run for it."
Yeah, that's where the injury this year kind of hurt him, right?
Yeah, I think they
no pun intended.
Yeah. I think they were at least going to they would have gave him the keys for a little while.
In the beginning, for sure. Yeah.
Gave him the keys, they would have gave him the keys for a month and a half at least. He would have had to be really, really awful, And we understand spring training is.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have seen a lot of off-speed pitches and it would have been bad.
Yeah, can't trouble with the curve.
Yeah. It's a movie and it's an outfielder on our team.
Yeah, pretty sure all 9 homers in spring were all fastballs.
Oh, they were crushed too.
Yep, lasered. The one in Tampa got me so hard. The one in Tampa, because it didn't feel like spring training anymore. It felt like, you know what I mean? It's almost like game one, but it's not game one. It's like spring training, but it's not. And then he fucking shits on the ball, and I'm like, oh.
He had 2 that game too, didn't he? I think.
I thought he might have.
I think him and Moniak both hit 2, didn't they?
No, he doubled. He doubled.
Oh, okay.
Harper,
but yeah,
doubles off a fastball too. Just if anyone wants to go back and look.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Imagine being in the 9-hole and just seeing spinners all day.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, wow, they really got a game plan on me, huh? Shit.
Wow. Imagine not being able to make that adjustment either. Like,
at that point, I just wouldn't swing at him anymore. Like, make him throw him for strikes.
True. I would just sit for something, not spinning. But easier
or learn how to hit a curveball. I mean, at least have a foul one off.
Hey, anybody got Gabe's curveball machine?
Brings us back to a worse time.
So everybody disagrees to the poll then, right?
Yes,
I do. Yeah, I would rather go starting pitching.
Wow, I really thought Michael A. Taylor up there was more on the lines that would more agreed than us.
I want Laureano, but they don't seem to be talking to him. I do like Ian
I want
Happ.
somebody under control. Reynolds, Laureano, someone like that, right? If we're because you're probably gonna have to give up something, obviously, of talent and rankings to get it. So obviously, you want somebody under control. Taylor, if you Taylor, I'm in agreement. I'd be okay with it just because then he at least solidifies you defensively, and he's not a hack at the plate. But yeah, I mean that's still a rental. I mean,
I got two guns to your head. I got a gun over here and a gun down there.
Whoa, we don't put hypothetical guns in people's heads here, okay?
I got 2 guns down here. 2 pieces. They're at both your heads. Hypothetical guns.
I'm free. I gotta go for help. I'll run for help.
Michael A. Taylor or Matt Vierling?
Michael A. Taylor.
Okay.
No, I'll go Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling. Bang, bang.
Why?
I was trying to do the couples retreat. We don't put hypothetical guns in people's heads.
That's why I always whip them out. I always keep them in the holster. My hypotheticals are always here. Love the movie. Love the movie.
That's a great movie.
That's a great
movie.
We got real lives in danger here. It's time to cut the shit and start shooting some fish.
I've been through a traumatic experience.
Yeah. Have you been attacked by a shark? I'm a shark attack victim. I'm one of a few people here. Okay.
That part is one of my favorites.
I love when a guy tells him his name. What is Stanley with a C? And he's like, Stanley with a C. That's funny. unless you like what I have here is a G. A cold hard cash in America. Unless you like to play for Smiles.
One of my favorite ones.
It's a great one. It's a good one.
There's so many great lines in that movie.
There's so many. What's the big black guy's name in that movie? It's not Cedric the Entertainer. It's the other one. They're like the same guy to me.
He was in Replacements too.
Yes. What's his name? Faison Love. Faison Love.
Yeah, Faison.
Faison Love has a great line when they're like, "Which one's the North Star?" And he's like, "Who am I? Harriet Tubman? I don't know where the North Star is." It's a spectacular line.
Philly Sports Passion said, "What's he? Oh wait, Ian Happ and Noah Syndergaard."
I mean, Happ hasn't played center field though, has he?
Yeah, is Ian Happ? Can Ian Happ play center field? I don't even know.
I don't mind the name, but he's a corner outfielder.
He can hit. He can hit a little bit.
No, he can definitely hit.
I'll give you that.
But he's not necessarily a quote unquote center fielder. So again, we're just back to where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, I would think
except
that
he
probably
can
a better
hit
center fielder than Happ.
He can hit better than Vierling and Odubel, right? That's the only thing he's bringing.
And he's a switch hitter, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't mind the name. I just don't know.
Honestly, Philly Sports Passion, I don't know. I've seen that they seem to like Syndergaard some. I don't like Syndergaard. I think he's not very good. I think people run all over him. He's slow to the plate. He walks too many guys. I'm not a Syndergaard fan.
No, I'm not. I'm not either. I mean, if I got those two, now obviously not a package because they're on different teams, but if you gave me those two guys, I don't know if I'm not gonna be mad.
No, I wouldn't be upset.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, okay, well, whatever. He's my fifth starter right now. Let's see if
he's better than Bailey Falter. I'd say that.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't be against those two names, but that's what I was saying earlier, Greg, before you came on, was that okay? I'm sort of log jamming myself in with right fielders and left fielders, and I don't have anybody really to play center. So when Harper comes back and that's a DH. Then I'm like, I'm getting a little hand tie here. If Happ can't play center, then how do I play him, or how do I play Schwartz, or how do I play Nick? Or
if he's not a very good center fielder, then we're just right back to where we are, where we don't have a very good outfield.
He's okay, but I sometimes have concerns with guys that are hitting on bad teams too. Not taking anything away from them hitting, but guys that are in no pressure situation swinging it. I just get a little.
Yeah, I don't know how good of an average guy he is, but he's got some pop. He's hit homers for
I gotta look at his numbers for his whole career, but I feel like he's had a little bit better year this year than.
I think he's like a 250, 20 homer guy.
Yeah, but then again, we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's almost a Vierling.
Career 248. I mean he's batting 280 this year.
That's what I'm saying. This
year he got 9 homers.
This year's average is a little up, but again, he's a left fielder. I just don't know what it does.
Yeah, he's a corner guy.
I was gonna say I don't think he plays center for him at all.
Yeah, I mean he's a second baseman, third baseman, corner guy.
Well, he's not gonna play center at Wrigley. That's just too big for him, I feel like. But maybe here, but I don't know. Could be just as big of a problem.
Yeah, you don't know. I thought if we're gonna get a center fielder, I'd rather get a guy that plays center field well.
Because then you're getting a guy that's not used to playing there. Maybe that affects his bat too, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's 220 when he shows up. It's like living in Simmons' house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That guy living in Ben's house too.
Now we got
extra rooms.
We got Ron Gant coming in.
Ron Gant.
Remember when Ron Gant came in? Everyone thought he was going to be awesome. The only thing he ever did cool was that slide into third base. Ron Gant hit a $111 here. Thanks, Ron.
I don't remember the slide.
I remember he had a great triple where he took off like Superman.
What up?
That's the only thing I remember about him. What's up, Wayne?
But I mean, Tommy, to your point, Happ here last year batted 226, did hit 25 homers, but again, batted 226, 25 homers for 66 RBIs. Now, granted, that's probably a lot to do with being on a bad team. When you hit 25 homers and you barely have double the RBIs, but who knows? But he's not a center fielder. Again, goes back to he's not a center fielder.
Basically, what we said about him is correct. He's got a little pop. He's not a center fielder.
So another quarter infielder. Quarter outfielder.
Yeah. We're just stockpiling them, Sweeps.
Yeah, nobody's got more corner guys. Lead the country in corner outfielders. Matt Verling just needs to be your everyday starting center fielder. If you want to get a guy like Nick in the DH role for a day, or you want to get Schwartz off his feet for a day, then okay. Then if a Dubois has to play in that kind of situation, then okay. Then I get it for right now until Bryce is back, right? Until Bryce is back. So fine, I'll deal with that. Just give me another bullpen piece and preferably another arm. If your bullpen piece is a bigger name and the arm just more of a fifth guy, like a Syndergaard, fine, I'm okay with that. I would rather just keep bringing in arms that can help us because we've been pitching well. And I think if you can bring in a couple more reinforcements, I just think it makes you deeper, better, and who knows? Because we've been so successful because of our pitching. One after losing Harp and Segura, right? We haven't hit the same. We've had some games where we hit, but we've got it done because after the seventh, we've been really good.
We've really pitched.
We've been really good. Really good. I don't want that to go overlooked because we smoked this bullpen when they weren't throwing well. And
five guys right now are throwing great.
Because they got roles.
5 different guys.
Because actually there's roles.
Yeah. Amazing how that works, right?
Who would have ever brought that up? Who would have ever brought that up?
Amazing how that works.
Right? Never happened by 4 guys on this show.
Amazing how that works. I feel like they could pay us a quarter of what they paid Girardi, and we could just manage the team.
Last final point on Happ. Happ does play second base. I guess maybe you see what he can do at center, and then maybe he's your option at second base next year because he is under control still. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. I have to look at his contract.
Oh, here we go with you. Joseph, yes, we are going to be doing a members only fantasy football league for our members.
Oh.
So if you're a member over on YouTube, which you should be, $9.99 a month gets you a lot. It's right in our description. You get picks from Willie Vegas, picks from Nate Moss. So, and then
you don't want mine recently.
It's a great
been a struggle.
Great endorsement. But you get
it's been a struggle.
Fantasy football league. You get in for free, by the way. It's a free fantasy football league for being a member.
He's got arbitration next year.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm going to do a little free fantasy football league for members, and there'll be some prizes and giveaways for winners. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Giving back to the people. Trying to give back to the people.
People helping people.
Feels so good.
Feels so good winning.
So he is under control. He got 1 more year of arbitration next year.
Yep. So whatever. I mean,
I'd rather keep Segura. I mean, if we're really going to call, I'd rather keep Segura than being Happ. But I mean, I hear you.
I agree.
I think
it was just a thought. It was just a thought. You know what I mean? Just because he does play a little.
I do like that he's a switch hitter. I'll give you that.
Yep.
Ryan Swoop says,
Ryan, we talked about this the other day, or a couple weeks ago, last week.
I mean, I think we all love Whit Merrifield. I think we talked about that.
But again, not a guy who plays center field.
It's another guy that usually plays second base.
Or outfield.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to be moved at the deadline? I don't know. It's hard with prospects like in baseball to like predict.
I don't think. If we do make a trade, I wouldn't be shocked if they added Moniak because I feel like his time here might be up.
Well, I think they should add Moniak.
Yeah, I agree.
Out of all those names, I think he still brings you the most value out of all those names because somebody out there is gonna make number 1 pick. We're gonna come here and go back 300. We know what the problem is. Okay, go fix it, and then maybe give me something back that's gonna help me for the next couple of years.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He like you said, he probably has the most value. I like Hall as a left-handed bench piece. You know what I mean? Kid's done a good job. He doesn't have to hit 300, but he showed he's got some pop at the big league level. So, that's AKA Matt Stairs. Like, when you're ready, to put this thing together. When you're ready to put this thing together. You know what I mean? That's Dodger fans. Nightmares. The professional hitter, Matt Stairs.
I love it's a great comparison. I was thinking the same thing. Like, this is our bopper. It's our bopper off the bench.
Jalen Ortiz, real quick, has hit a ton in the minors, but I mean, that's in the minors again. I mean, the guy's flat out hit and he can lose it, but again, we don't have that pro sample size, so he can go. You know what I mean? Like, he could go yesterday because until I got pro sample size with it, they're all tradable down there, especially in this organization. Like, if I was another organization, I might be like, we do a great job down there.
This is, I'd be curious to hear all 3 years' response on this one. Now, there's obviously other variables that go into it. So, I'm not holding anybody's feet in the fire. You know what I mean? But when do you guys feel that the Phillies get over the hump?
Over what?
I think they're going to make the. I think they're going to make the playoffs.
They have a parade. The Mets are really good. The Dodgers are really good. When can the Phillies have a parade? What kind of window are you guys looking at? And I understand there's incomplete. I mean, but how many other moves can you make? You know what I mean? Like, you pretty much.
I want to say. I feel like
years now. You have this line.
I feel like if you get to the playoffs, you can get. It's baseball. You know what I mean? Sweeps. If you get to the playoffs, you can realistically win the World Series.
Oh yeah, nothing's out of
You get hot. So I mean, I would say like we have. I would say our window starts as soon as we make the playoffs, which I hope is this year. And then I would hope it continues for the next maybe 4.
Yeah, I think you have 3-4 years window here because I don't think they're done sweeps, right? But that's a crystal ball I don't have. But like I do really believe next year Trey Turner is your starting shortstop here. So like I do believe certain things like that. But I do think this next 4 years.
I'm okay with Bryson playing second then.
I think that's happening. I do think that's happening. I do. I think they're going to continue down some of the stupid money.
I was just going to say, because now you're looking at $1 billion payroll. Christ almighty. And you're right. I know. I'm just saying there is,
I mean, if you want to compete, right, you look at these other teams. I mean, how do you beat the Dodgers, right? Yeah. The Dodgers are a fucking all-star team.
It's funny, too, because you
got to take guys from them. That's how you beat them.
That's how you beat them. That's right. That's right.
Well, Kevin,
this guy from me real quick. So, I mean, like, I believe that's happening. But in terms of, like, if you had a gun, the hypothetical gun that in my head now, and they
wrong way.
If they're going to win it, it's in the next 4 years, or to me, it's done. Like, or maybe it's not. Like, maybe Bryson Stott's a freaking pimp, right? And
Painter and Abor pimps. Who knows?
Yeah, and Alec Boehm can't get out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but with what we have and what we spent money on, right? It's got to be in those next 3 to 4 years because like Harper's only going to get older every goddamn year. Like, and he'll still hit home runs, and he'll still be.
Somehow he's not 30 yet, which is amazing. I didn't know that.
Crazy, yeah. But that's coming.
He's about to be though. Like,
and all of us
turns 30 this year, I think.
All of us are on the other side of 30, so we know how that feels.
Yeah,
so,
it's coming. It's coming.
guy's a specimen, but I do believe that we're going to continue to spend money because they know, and they got to know this, right? Like, when you can back end money to guys like teams do nowadays, who cares? Who cares? Right? Yeah, pay guy for the next freaking 20 years for all I care. Right? Back end money.
Bobby Bo.
I don't care. Go win. Go win. And I think like when you can do those types of things and they realize that like, hey, we signed Harper a long deal. We got to at least get away with that. For that deal to be worth it for them as an organization, which is worth it, period, because it's already made up that money. But you guys know what I mean? In terms of winning, they got to at least win 2. You got to at least win 2. You signed a guy for 12 years? Or what was it, 14 years? I don't even know how many years. Too many
13.
years.
13.
In the middle.
Right in the middle, yeah.
But you know what I mean? You got to at least walk away with 2 to say, hey.
Yeah, I would hope. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying it's easier said than done, but so now your farm system is hurt you. It's hurt you. And it continues to hurt you, especially positionally. Not all of it. Stotts helped us. Just having
outfielder drafting has been bad.
Right? Alec Boehm has proven to be a damn good player so far. Not a great fielder yet, but can rake. And that's what we do.
He's been adequate, though. He has been adequate, though, Tommy.
I know he has, but you guys know we were sold on the hitting. We weren't sold on the defense.
Oh, yeah.
So we knew we were getting a hitter, and he's starting to live up to that side of it. Right?
I think we always said, though, once he gets comfortable, if you just let him play third and get comfortable, he'll hit. I mean, now we're starting to see it,
Yeah,
I just wish there's a little bit more power there.
I think it's going to come, though, Greg. Yeah, I think it's going to come.
First, to start being able to pull inside pitches. Right now, he's doing a better job on that, getting his hands through. So I think as that continues the development, because he's a great hand-eye guy.
Sure.
Yeah. Great hands.
And he stays in the baseball so goddamn well that like now when you start not being able to get him out inside, you're gonna have to start pitching him away again. Yeah. And that's his bread and butter. I just think I think he's that definition of a professional hitter. Yeah. And he's been his whole career, and he's shown you again. And what a way you were looking for guys to step up without Harper. I mean, there's another example of a guy who's stepping up without him. Schwartz absolutely stepped up on the long ball side of things, and Alex stepped up on big hits, man. Yep. He's had a lot of big hits.
Dude, 400 for the month of July. Hit 400 for the month of July. First Philly to do that since Chooch in 2012.
Yeah.
For 400 in a month, that is.
Yeah, and I hear, Greg, it's a power position, but you're just going to have to go ahead and hit 315 and 320, going forward. Not necessarily. I'm not saying this year, but if he turns out to be Joe Mauer-esque, I'm not comparing.
No, completely agree.
In a power position where a guy just absolutely raked and then lost his power numbers. You know what I mean? So. You just can't. You can't have both. You can't hit 240.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but the kid has been absolutely on fire, and it's great to see because that the hit tool was there on draft day. You know what I mean? He wasn't. We knew the defense wasn't going to be there, and we thought that probably Hoskins would have been moved by now, and he'd have moved over and played first base. You know what I mean? So. And Reese has been good this year, so there was no,
he's still not a very good first base.
No.
But he can hit though. He can hit.
He's been good. No,
I think the other thing, real quick,
it's funny,
Greg, because quick, and I think it paid, but the one thing about Reese I think is undervalued is I do think he's a really good leader. I do think he's a damn good teammate.
Oh, he's
for sure,
and brings life to it, and I do believe in that. So and this has been his most consistent year so far. Like,
and he wants to win. You can tell. He wants
Reese Hoskins days of watching Reese Hoskins and all of ours. This is arguably his most consistent year. Like where it's just, you know what I mean? It just wasn't like one stretch of like, oh, he was.
It looks like he's going to be like a 30 homer, 35 double guy, which is a great year.
250, 250 to me is a good number for him. If he can be
if you're hitting 30 doubles and 30 homers, you hit 250 all day.
Then it's not just like, okay, you lose baseballs. You can hit for a little bit of average too. I think he's done a way better job of staying on baseballs this year. And just those little things, I think you have to help translate them. And guess what? He's coming in, he's in those prime baseball years, 28 to 32. He's 29. So, he's probably got another 3 good years left in him. You would hope, but as a power bat and with a DH open, you never know. But in terms of this year, he's had a really good year, and I got to give him credit because I ripped him plenty around here. So I'll give a guy credit when he's having a consistent year.
And big swings.
Yeah, it's good to see.
That's how you get a sweep. You know what I mean? Because you get the corner. You get the bookend. Routes, and then you had 2 extra inning wins. That's tough to do on the road, especially in the new extra inning format. You know what I mean? To win those games like that.
O'Neal Cruz, thank you, sir.
Yeah, what an idiot. You know what I mean?
Back to back, and then he ran. Remember, he ran past second in the first extra inning game.
Yeah.
Didn't touch on his way back, so it was an out. Both extra inning games. Thank you.
But I think thank you. He never touched it at all. I guess they just said he went past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once you go past, you got to touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
because he never touched it. You're right.
But it's funny you bring up that question because I read yesterday or the day before ESPN actually did it. Who were a couple teams that could mimic what the Braves did last year, who were kind of scuffling, made some deals at the deadline, and they actually picked the Phillies to be that their top team with the likes of getting Segura back, getting Harper back. If they're able to make a trade for a mid-level starter, kind of like we were talking about, their bullpen's been. As we all discussed already, bullpen's been lights out. They're a team that could make a run. I'm sorry. I got money on them, so it's not going to happen. So I apologize. I have tickets for them to win the NL and the World Series. So
The mush.
Greg, blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, Greg. So that's what we're hoping on here.
My nut was Cam Smith winning the British Open. So
I'd rather not talk about your nut, but
Mellow yellow every day. Yeah, there it is.
there he
I'm
is.
wondering that.
Yeah, my
Not
lord.
Twitter in that map right there.
Nothing healthy in there.
nope.
I really can't laugh, but I guess I will.
What's funny is the Wawas up here can't even ring it up. They don't even. They sell these down in Florida. Can't even ring them up here. They're like, oh, I've never seen that before. How do I ring that up? I'm like, it's a 64 ounce. Like, come on, bro.
So you just carry that bitch in and fill it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you fucking put the seatbelt around it driving up?
It's like its son straps it in the baby seat.
for safety reasons.
Like a cabbage patch kid. What the fuck are you doing?
Pulls you over. Yeah, what's that guy looking at me for over there?
Puts one right in the
That
fucking.
guy's not wearing a seatbelt.
You can
That's
ride
incredible.
in the ATV lane, though. I know what you're thinking. You can ride in the ATV lane.
That is pretty incredible though. Like you brought
Smart man, Greg.
you brought that up from
upper
you brought that up from Florida. That's spectacular. And the people in Jersey are like, the hell is that thing?
Okay.
Where did you get a tub?
Over-
Where'd you get a Wawa
over-
tub at?
Fill-ups here. We got to go over under fill-ups now.
every day,
At 2 times daily, I say.
2 times daily.
once a day.
No, I literally just bought this for the road trip.
Okay, but this for this road
Okay,
trip,
so what
It
are we talking?
I'm saying at least twice.
Yeah, it was twice, both times.
All right.
Well, this is the
Rotate.
third because they were doing the show. So this is
Both
the
days.
third.
So
This is
both
your-
days.
This is your third mellow
Yeah,
yellow.
I won't finish this though.
This
I
is
won't.
your third
So both days.
bathtub
Both
of
days?
mellow yellow today. Is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
It is a Sunday. It's Sunday, I guess.
He said I won't finish it.
Well, it's both days though. It's been a 4-piece nugget. It's been 4. So
No dip. Hey, nuggets, no dip. Yeah, he'd had 4 nuggets.
Greg, you better watch yourself, man.
on his 5th. Somebody needs to take him to the movies.
That is a diabetic. That's just, whew, that's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. I don't know how you do it. It would hurt my teeth. That being said, I drank like maybe 27 beers yesterday, so.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't feel that bad today.
Yeah, no sugar in beers, but they're sure delicious.
They taste pretty good.
Every energy drink I get says 0 sugar, so who knows? Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. Sure are delicious.
Don.
Always changing his profile pic.
Oh my God. Who is that? Is that a combo?
Is that their coach?
That's
Dan Campbell, right? It's Dan Campbell, yeah.
I thought it was Aiden Hutchinson for a second. I thought it was like a combo picture.
A little combo platter.
It's
It-
the
it- Got him with the jersey on and everything. Nice.
rest in peace, Bill Russell too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Pete Bill, man. Ooh, legend. Absolute legend.
Absolutely.
All timer. Yeah, it's hard saying that he can't play in every generation.
Yeah,
just
I love
a
these
plumber.
guys.
Just a plumber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a sheetrock guy.
I
I
love-
love sheetrock.
That's like my favorite thing in the world is when they're like, yeah, Wilt played against plumbers. He played like literally there was 8 teams and 4 of the greatest centers all played at the same time. They play each other every other game. Plumbers.
Each other's
He
house.
played Bill Russell every 4th game.
I mean, there's just certain guys, like you said, they're just winners. I mean, you talk about probably the greatest, obviously the greatest winner of all time. You know what I mean?
11 titles.
I mean, come on, 11 titles. Him and fucking Yogi. Him and Yogi and Tom.
Yeah, it's incredible. 11 titles, incredible. Dude can wear a ring on each finger, and he can switch one out every day. We'll leave one out today.
He's got one.
Which one are you not wearing today? We don't like the 62 one. Kind of gaudy.
Sick, that's crazy.
It's wild. It really is absolutely wild.
Yeah, in a day and age when it doesn't matter to the players anymore, really. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple, obviously, there's, guys will tell you they want to win, and do you
Yeah.
really win though?
Yeah.
I
love the guys that tell you they want to win, and then the next year they go sign for like 40 mil for Minnesota or something. Like,
exactly.
You want to win.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's the only thing I'll give Harden is it looks like Harden wants to win. As much as I trash James Harden, I think he stinks, which I mean he stinks, but he does look like he wants to win, and I'll give him that. And I like the fact that he took some less money. I don't want to talk Sixers right now, but I'll give James Harden that prop, and I don't like him, and everyone knows that.
Listen, I've been giving him that prop, and
I saw you giving it to him. I'm in full agreement. I'm in full agreement.
In his corner, you know what I mean? I'm not wiping the blood off his face after he gets beat up, but at the end of the day, perception is reality a lot of the time, and right there, perception is reality. It's not always reality, but it looks like reality right there. It's a good start to reality.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Start. Now you gotta play well. You don't get a free pass. You don't get a free pass by me. Like when we're in the playoffs and you shoot one shot, and then I'm saying, well, he took $15 million less. You know what I mean? He helped us get here. No.
I don't think either one of you are wrong, but the guys are. He drives me fucking crazy, and it's like he had no other choice. All right, I said this for weeks. You know what I mean? And people say, "What are you talking about? He could just take the fucking money." He had no fucking choice. He got fucking crucified. All right, you want, all right. So you were fucking horse shit. It was time to fucking take a little fucking pay cut, and you want this fucking window, this Embiid window, to fucking do something.
Well, you know what, Sweeps? You know what really tell you about it? There's two things.
I still think he's a fraud, but glad he did it. All right, but I still think it smells of fucking fraud.
Yeah, I could have done without the tweet. Like, look at me taking less money. Could have done without the tweet.
Yeah. Smells like fraud light. Here's the big key. Like fraud light, not Miller Lite. Smells like fraud light.
Well, here's the key, though. Like with him, right? So he took less money this year, but in the new deal, he can opt out. To him, if he has a big,
and then get more,
Yo. So the door ain't closed on this guy.
And we don't know what his Fanatics deal is either with Michael Rubin.
No, we don't. But
on the side.
Well, we do know what's
Michael Rubin. Michael Rubin is bathing in cash, so he's probably just throwing money at him.
That's what I'm saying. So he's not necessarily. I mean, he's taking less right, on the surface, but we know he's getting taken care of by Rubin on the back end.
Yeah, the bigger thing is, does he take if he has a really good year, does he opt back into that? That'll tell me he really wants to win. You know what else will tell me he really wants to win?
He comes in a really good year. We're probably going to win. So I don't care what he does after that.
If he comes in this year in shape, ready to play basketball, and looks like the Harden in the middle, right? Be in the middle of the two. I don't need to be Houston Harden, but I don't want you to be Harden that was here. I actually want you to be the James Harden that was here for the first 5 games when you came here. That's the James Harden I'm looking for again, because that James Harden was really good, and that's all. And that's what I need. I need a really good James Harden, because to me, I don't need a great James Harden. I need Tyrese Maxey to take another jump, which I think he does. So, like, to me, I just need a really good James Harden, really good one. Can I get a really good one? That'll show me you want to win. But again, the blowjob fest ends if you don't play well. That we don't come out tweeting out like, guys, how could you dare say anything about him? Like, he took $12.5 million less. How could you have a bad word to say? Oh, plenty of bad words to say.
Oh, yeah, plenty.
I'm just waiting.
When a guy makes 20 or 30 mil a year, we can still kind of say whatever we want about.
I did PR for fucking 2 years. I fucking hated it. Fucking punch Gatorade guys right in their fucking face. Pepsi, hey Pepsi, fuck you, right? But I did PR for a long time. That's what PR guys do. That's why they get paid a lot of money. They know what the fuck they're doing. Exactly. That's exactly what his camp is fucking pushing. Oh, this guy is such a great guy. Just fucking do it then, all right? Stop fucking talking about it.
Got a lap dance from somebody's sister.
Stop trying to fluff me, you know what I mean? Stop trying to. I don't need any fluffers, right?
Yep.
Just fucking do it. Do it.
Yeah. But I like Tom said though about the opt-out factor. Now, I mean that hopefully that motivates him to have a monster year.
Listen, I love guys on 1-year deals. Big fan of guys on prove-it deals. Big fan when you want to get paid.
I was just going to say. So once again, it comes down to your fucking character is horse shit. But you're right. It's been happening for decades. So don't get. You know what I mean, so you're spot on. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Oh, it's my contract's up. It's time to get paid. All right. Why don't you get paid every day? You know what? Why don't you fucking play like that when you're in year 3 of your contract? You fucking crumb.
That's another reason why I don't trade Matisse Thybulle. Contract year. See if you can play, buddy.
There's no better time.
If there's a year you're going to play, it's right now.
It's going to be this year.
Because if not, then time's yours out in the market, right? So that's how I look at that sometimes. I like guys that underachieve per se.
That's good.
Yep, underachieve per se, and you're on a 1-year deal. Hey, time's yours. What do you want to do with it?
That's my
Because I know I got one guy who wants to win. I got two. I think I got 3 guys in my starting lineup that I know want to win. And I think obviously Joel, Tyrese, and as much as we give the bias some shit sometimes, I think he wants to win too. I think he's a good teammate. So I think those 3 guys.
I think you had PJ Tucker to that list too.
Well, I just wasn't starting them. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Of course, yeah.
All these unions are so powerful because in sweeps is 4 majors, and if I was fucking running them all, everybody's on a fucking 1-year deal. Right? That's how you play. You play for your fucking life. You play for your fucking job every day, like the average Joe, like the 9-to-5 guy. Right? Everybody's on a 1-year deal all the time.
Yep, Robert Castellanos on a 1-year deal. Couldn't buy Ben's house. I'll tell you that much. Things would have been different. Guarantee he has 20 by now. But listen, been hitting the ball better after the question. So give him credit there.
Since June 30th, JT Realmuto is hitting .349 with a 1.037 OPS.
Let's catcher in baseball.
Yeah. Ever since he told Canada, F you Canada. You tell me about putting a vaccine in myself.
Did they go 4 for 5 today?
That interview was a little wild that he gave. But
yeah,
him and Baum both had 4 hits, right?
Yeah. Boom. I think he made it out this last at bat, but he was 4 for 4 with 4 laced balls.
Yeah, Nick had a good day, which we need. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, he still has. He's not leaving the park, which is crazy because he had so much the last couple of years. But whatever, we need hits. Hits.
Debo signed an extension.
Yeah, he don't need to leave the park if he's going to be.
If you're gonna hit the ball,
Like same thing with Alec. Like if you're gonna drive some doubles in the gap and constantly be hitting the baseball, like I don't need you to hit that many. But when you're batting .257, I'm gonna need you to have 18 to 20 by now.
I'm amazed that he doesn't. Like I feel like he's got it. You know what's crazy? He's not pulling anything this year. Like nothing. He has started to the last couple of days, which is good to see.
I don't have all the answers to everything, but I do feel like he's the definition of a guess hitter this year. And I don't think he's ever been that. And I feel like because he started struggling and he started guessing. Like I just feel like he guesses. Every swing looks like it's a guess. Like even today he had 4 hits. Some of his at bats, I'm like, he just guessed right there. Like I know he guessed. Look at your swing. Like there's no way you're that fooled unless you're guessing. You're a big league hitter. There's no way you're that fucking fooled when you've had that much success in your career unless you were guessing.
RBI single up the middle. He laid off the breaking ball. Then he went right back to it, and he was still off balance, but he had enough. He had to make it enough, stayed in his legs enough to get it. To get it up.
Flared it out there. He flared that one. But again, it's fine. Stay back. You know what I mean? Stay back on. Let's keep your hands back. Good. But the problem is like you can't guess at this level. Like you can't be guessing all the time. And every swing, look at most of his swings. Like if he gets thrown an all-speed pitch, he literally looks like he's a fish out of water. And he's never like this is where I feel like we get lied to sometimes. I watched Nick a lot play baseball, I feel like. And I never watched his at bats feeling like, man, this guy look like he don't know what's coming. He don't know what's coming.
He's batting .343 since the question.
And that's great. To your point, Tommy, that's the difference. And obviously, being a generational great is, Tony Gwynn. A lot of interviews now. Tony Gwynn was fantastic, but there was a lot of interviews when Tony said he guessed a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, guessed a lot. Yeah.
Yes, Tony watched a lot of film.
That's how he would homer.
Tony watched a lot of film, and I'm not taking anything away from guys nowadays. Tony didn't watch himself. Tony watched pitchers, right, and getting patterns and all that good stuff, right? Guys nowadays watch themselves. Hey, come on, put me in the fucking lawn. How's my launch angle? How am I looking here? All over my fucking self, right? Watch some fucking pitchers, man. Go watch somebody else. That's the kind of film you should be watching. Not watching yourself.
Yeah, what do teams want to do now more days, right? With pitchers, and then even like back in the day, I feel like pitchers through, pitchers could be more obvious, I want to say, right? Not be more obvious, but you know what I mean? There was less like trying to keep people off balance like it is today. Like today, it's always like
pitch from behind.
I want to fuck this guy's head up, right? So still hard to hit either way. So I'm not debating that part of it. What I'm saying is like now, like get to know what teams want to do. Like a lot of teams are like curveball heavy teams or off speed heavy teams, like right. And there's other teams that will rely on the fastball in, right? So you sort of try to go off of what team patterns for today than specific pitchers. But still, you're right. So he's like, watch somebody else. Like watch this guy throw. You're going to go against him tomorrow. See what he's done all year. Really care enough about it to go through it. And it doesn't mean like that you can never guess on pitches. You know, like Tony's
3-1
all-time great hand-eye coordination guy, so he can guess and keep his hands back and using the 5.5 all day and wear you the fuck out because he was such a pure hitter, right? So Nick, no offense, you're not Tony, so gonna need you to stop guessing every pitch because I feel like every pitch is like almost a guess this year.
That's no good.
I know
I've seen that interview with Tony Gwynn and Ted Williams. Spectacular. If you've ever seen that, where they talk about guessing pitches. They talk about that's how you ambush a pitch for a homer. Is you're like, this guy likes the first pitch fastball. If he throws it, I'm smashing it. And that's that's the kind of stuff.
I'm all for guessing fastball. I just think Nick gets his fastball all the time. And he's batting in the 4-hole or 5-hole. Like, hey Nick, you got signed to $100 million deal.
Hey Nick, you ain't gonna see many.
Like now the eyes are really on you, Nick. You signed a $100 million deal. So teams are going to even more, and you're coming off a big year. So teams are even going to figure out more ways to get you out. This is where I feel like guys don't look in the mirror. Like teams are going to find out more ways to get you out. What's your biggest weakness? Right? Is it the off speed? I'm not sitting in Nick's room, right? I don't have the analytical stats in front of me on what he hits the best. I would assume he hits fastballs the best. So that'd be my guess. And I feel like he guesses it every pitch. Like every pitch. Oh, fastball.
Yeah, like if guys threw their fastball more, then you would see that you would see the success go down and down and down. And the problem is, they're speeding up these bats. I know everybody can hit a fastball. Don't get me wrong, but how well can you hit it? You know what I mean? Like I know their hands. They got explosive hands. They got electric hands. Their bat speed's off the charts. You know what I mean? But it's still the best pitch in baseball is a well-located fastball. I mean,
absolutely.
Right? You know what I mean? So what happens is you're speeding up. They're speeding up these dudes. They're speeding up guys' bats. Guys become better hitters because now, hey, you're speeding up bats. You just, even if you throw an ungodly breakable, absolutely, but you got to make sure that your off speed shit, your secondary stuff is ungodly, right? Because no hitter, all right, and I teach my kids this all the time. No hitter is going to hit good off speed stuff, all right? Oh, nobody's hitting a good breaking ball. Nobody's hitting the fucking wipeout slider, and nobody's hitting the lights out changeup. You're not. Right, as a hitter, in order to hit mistakes, that's where you get off speed mistakes, right? That's where he gets hit far, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hanger,
change up,
caught a hanger, Sarge.
Hanger up, slider, cement mixer, bye. Right, they're all the what I mean. But you ain't got no chance against the lights out slider. Just take it. Good night, bye.
that back foot slider. See ya.
I'm not in the big leagues. I wish I was. I wish I could maybe call pitches in the big leagues with certain pitchers. But like, man, I mean, I still think the fastball in on the hands has gone away so much. And
no one pitches inside no more.
Yeah, he does, but he's a different breed. He's a different breed, but he has success in there too. We tell our kids all the time, hey, think middle away, react in, right? Because like in reality, I want you thinking that because you say on baseball is better. But if more guys actually pitched in, that conversation might change. It might be looking, but the whole game has shifted to being scared to come inside for a lot of pitchers. So everybody's trying to live middle away. They're not trying to live middle. They're trying to live away, and they miss middle.
No, but
their problem is they're too afraid of missing too far right now and hitting guys, and then getting thrown out of games so that they miss middle in, and then it goes a long way.
At every level, nobody wants to hit anybody. You know what I mean? From 8 years old up,
which is absurd. Just start hitting people again.
Big fan of hitting. Big fan of pitching.
What Tommy was saying is like you could, there's once in a while you can guess in, but you could never hit looking in. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna get beat away. You can look away, and you can always react in. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're gonna do it well, but you still have a chance. Like you can't look in and hit the slider away. You're dead. Good night.
You might break your back. And then guess what? Then when guys do that, that's when the leak fest happens, even at the big league level. Guys leak off.
If you look in, that pitch away looks like it's a foot outside. You're like, wait, That was on the court. That was in.
That didn't hit the. I feel like that went in the visitor's dugout.
Like, wait, that was in.
That didn't hit the visitor's dugout. Pretty sure that hit the visitor's dugout. It hit the guy on the on-back circle.
Another Dodgers prospect. Like whoever's running the Dodgers the minor leagues, give them $1 billion, right? You fucking sell
Andrew Friedman.
Sell every cigar in the goddamn fucking world. Sell every cigar, right? Whatever you do as a fucking baseball guy, go find the fucking everybody in the Dodgers minor leagues. Another guy, Outman. Look at this guy. Doesn't get out. Fucking delicious. Look at him. Look at him. That fucking guy just brought him up.
Yeah, 3 for 4 today, right? I saw that.
Fucking nothing. Like it's nothing.
Ever since Friedman's taken over, every guy they call up hits. Doesn't matter who he is. Doesn't matter if you never heard of him. Hits. Unreal. It's unreal.
I mean, they've had like fucking 15 rookie of the years in the last 30.
Yeah. They had like 7 straight at one point, didn't they? Early 90s.
6 in a row, yeah.
I think we were naming them not that long ago.
Yeah. It might have been last week.
Yeah, sometime recently.
Yeah, it was. Don, I haven't heard any of the offers yet for Ohtani, but it's probably insane.
Honestly, Don, I had this discussion last night at the bar. I'd trade him if I was the Angels. It sounds crazy to say, but I think the Angels stink. They're not going anywhere. Do you get a king's ransom for him? And honestly, how long can he maintain being an elite pitcher and hitter? I mean, let's be honest. How long? Like right now, he's an elite pitcher and hitter. How long is that going to maintain?
Yeah, no, you're right. And not only that, like you said, like we talked about years ago, you know what I mean? Trouty's banged up now. But like years ago, we said, hey, if you can get 7 dudes, you might have to do it. If you get 7 for Ohtani, you'd have had 14 for 2. Right now you're back to you're back from your rebuild, you know? Because whatever you guys are doing out there in La La Land,
it ain't working. They can't find a pitcher to save their life.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since they paid straight edge C.J. Wilson.
So would you give up 7 prospects for him, Wells? The 7 best ones?
I would not. No.
Okay.
I would not. And I like Shohei Ohtani a lot. I think he's an absolute great player. And like I said, right now he's a legit elite hitter and pitcher. I mean, I think he's averaging like 10.5 Ks per 9 or 11.5 Ks per 9. He's been lights out last few maybe 7 outings. So and he's got 24 homers. Right?
Wills, he's young too. You don't
do it.
I
drive all 7 in my car.
I just don't. To me, I think. Well, are you talking about the Phillies 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would do it.
Our top 7 prospects in the Phillies.
Yes.
I was like, what's going on here, Wills?
I'd love to try to keep Painter.
Well, I mean, listen, beggars can't be
choosers. 2 through 7.
I wonder if they'll take Odubel in the deal.
Painter's definitely going in that deal, and
I'm pretty sure that's the guy they're going to want.
Because I do think he has. Listen, who can say they know how long he's got to be able to do this? Maybe he doesn't stop. Maybe he does. But
I can't see being much more.
I
hear you.
Hold on. If I got to add him in with Wheeler and Noah, I could add him in with Wheeler and Noah.
I mean, I hear that.
Dangerous. Good night. Who wants to see me in a postseason?
Talking about filthy sliders, dude. He has a filthy slider.
I know what Wilson's saying. The universal DH has actually made him even more valuable. You know what I mean?
True.
Two-way guy. So, I know he was in the American League. I'm just saying, like now, you're talking about trade value-wise and coming over to the National League, being that two-way guy.
Harp, while you're down, get that elbow done too.
Nothing better than throwing 7 shutties and then DHing the next day. Yak.
And then they after that, you know what? Play center.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I mean, listen. I think he's like a talent that we haven't seen since Babe Ruth. But legitimately, like the talent that he has, we haven't seen since Babe Ruth. To be able to be this good at hitting and pitching, it's insane.
Yeah.
I just don't know how long it's going to maintain. But for the Phillies' top 7 prospects, absolutely, I would. I don't know if I had a monster minor league system. I don't know that I would do the trade.
Well, because even if the pitching fell off, he still fucking rakes.
Oh, well, you would think he would still rake. You would think the pitching would fall off first. Yes.
Yeah. So Giddy up
comes here, throws 3 pitches. Got to get TJ. That's our luck.
Well, he's already gotten it recently, right?
Oh, I'm just saying he's gonna be the guy that gets it twice.
Okay, can he swing?
I mean, he definitely could get it twice. Yeah.
Okay, go DH.
We'll get. He can swing.
Take care of her at the end of the year.
Yeah, but he just got it 2020, didn't he?
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No, but I drive whoever they want.
Yeah, I mean, I would trade our 7 best, yes. And I mean, that would be. I just think though, like if you're the Angels, I don't know what team would make the trade. I mean, I'm sure there's teams that make the trade, but if you're the Angels, I would do it. I would make the Yankees give me a king's ransom for him if they wanted him. Like I'm talking king's ransom.
Yeah. You can get Volpe, and then you know.
Oh, I want everybody.
I know.
I want everybody.
You know, Volpe's. You know, he's the next dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Anthony Volpe, right? Yeah.
I want
everybody. Everybody.
Enough.
I want Nestor Cortez. I want anybody that's looked good on your team that's under 30.
You might give me 7. I
want Judge.
Like, oh,
by the way, Judge, what a move by Judge, turning down the contract, getting like the whole man with the arbitration. He is going to get so much money. He is going to get paid.
1-year deal.
Is he going to stay in New York? I mean, the Yankees have to sign him, right?
Yeah, I don't think they let him walk out of there.
What he keeps hitting these freaking. I mean, listen, I know he hits monster bombs, but the last, like, I think 3 of the last 4 homers he's hit are wall scrapers down the right field line. I'm like, dude, he keeps hitting these homers down the right field line like this, these pop ups. He might hit 70.
Yeah, I said 80 the other night. Just kidding around. God damn.
He's hit 10 homers since the All-Star break in 10 games, I think.
Yeah, it's insane. Yep. Because I thought that when they said 39 the other day, I said, fuck, I think he just had fucking I was like, I think he just had 30.
He's got 42.
Like, I know. Prior to the Royals barrage, you know, when I saw he had 39, I go, I think he just had 33 yesterday. He just had 33. I get 6 in sleep. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yep, still recovering from it.
Absolutely wild. He's been on fire. Yeah, I mean, I would think it's safe to say that he's probably going to win MVP. If you have a Judge bet for MVP, it looks good. Looking good. And I'm really hoping that I know we didn't really talk about it, but that's another reason if I was the Angels I would trade Ohtani is, I mean, I don't know how bad this Trout back thing is, but it's gotta scare you if you're the Angels. Definitely doesn't make you happy.
Yeah, it can make you warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, so and I'm really hoping Trout gets back. Of course, my fantasy team's playing great, and I just lost Trouty. Like, and then they're like, "Oh, Trout needs to back you out of me." I'm like, "This is awesome. This is great." Of course, fucking course. It's my luck. You know what this is? This is the get back for when I made the Millville tornado comment years ago. This is how they get me back.
Slowly you were on the hit list.
Yep.
Revenge is a dish serves cold.
Yeah, that's true. That's it.
But yeah, he's going to be doing some rotational things on Wednesday to see how to see where that gets him. But if anybody can do it, he'll obviously he'll do what he can. But it's we saw it with Donnie Baseball. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. But I mean, it's back is no joke, man. No joke.
Yeah, that like hurts you. That's when you have back issues, you can't even walk sometimes.
Yep. And when you're a 5'2" guy, you know what I mean, or 4.5, he's always the arm was never really got to there, you know what I mean? So, but 4.5.
He covered so much ground though. You kind of make up for that.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, that's why I give him a half, 4.5.
Yeah,
he didn't need the arm.
Careful what you wish for, Don.
Yeah,
this fucking guy.
I'm ready for week 1, Lions versus Eagles. I want to be so ready.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm pretty ready for it.
No, if I'm Don, I want to be ready.
Oh yeah, I don't think Don should be too chipper about it. Nope.
I don't think he should be ready. I think he should be not. Just.
I think it might be a rough day for Jared Goff. Could be a tough one.
Might be another rough season for your Lions. I say
that
pretty.
It could be. I say it pretty confidently. Probably gonna be a tough one. I'd be blown away if the Lions go over 500. Blown away. No offense, Don. No offense. Tough division. I'm looking at the roster. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you need to look no further than Jared Goff.
Yeah, I like the one receiver, the young kid that made some plays last year.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Quez? Or
Yeah, is that it?
St. Brown?
He has a double name. St. Brown. Yeah, that's the kid. I like him. I do like him. After that, I don't know. You're up in the air. I think he has a Ra in there too, doesn't he? Amon Ra, St. Brown.
No, I think the other St. Brown is in Green Bay.
That's Equimonious.
I like the
Equimonious St. Brown.
Yeah.
running back.
That's a hell of a name there.
I'm drawing
DeAndre Swift.
I like Swifty. Yep.
Oh yeah, so do I. He's
Philly boy.
been banged up a bunch, but yeah, I do like Swift.
He was a goal line monster.
Yeah, he got hurt in the middle of the season, but came back towards the end to help out fantasy teams.
Yeah. Yep.
I had a terrible year last year. I'm really hoping to rebound this year in fantasy. Bad year last year.
We're all hoping here you have another bad one.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Well, I finished seventh. It's even the worst.
Good.
Yeah, that's true, Brodo. That was the quote. That was it. Seventh is like the worst spot to finish. Just out of the playoffs. Oh, it's like, your team didn't stink, but you didn't make the playoffs. No chance to win any money.
Guys in rebuild mode.
Useless.
Yeah, it's useless. Yep.
Useless.
Got to play pool with rope. Yep. That's
Yep.
useless, buddy.
Yep.
Play a little pool with rope.
I usually say that after like fucking a ton of fucking Jim Beam.
I was waiting for what the analogy was going to be there.
He saddles up to me. I say, "Hey, not tonight. Got some rope here.
Can't play pool with that rope.
Nah, we can play in or around. We can play in or around the facial, but we can.
Facial rope.
I can strictly stay up in the attic. You can stay up in the attic.
Looking down on this.
Oh shit! A2D after dark.
Not sure if it's gonna reach.
I'll get old. Gonna need a bigger boat. That was not from Jaws. I originated that.
I've been watching Shark Week all week. Really upset it's over. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
It's spectacular. Did you see that dude in like the shark home on the bottom of the sea for like
Yeah.
a week? That dude's fucking losing his mind. First off, I don't know. Like,
I didn't see the guy in the week. Wait, he was down there for a week.
He did a
He
whole
stayed there
week
for a whole week.
in a house in the bottom of the fucking sea.
Dude, it was insane.
I mean, it was like the size,
They built a plexiglass house.
like a little. It looked like a bullet, shaped like a bullet, kind of.
Yeah, he had a hammock hanging from the
Dude,
middle. That's where he slept.
It was probably like 7 feet, a 7-foot circle.
Yeah.
I don't have too much free time, man. Fuck, dude. I don't have enough time in the day.
Wait, hold it. I was like, there was a bump, a great white bumped it one time at night. He can't tell, but they have like cameras on the outside. They can kind of see the fish. A great white. He's like, it's getting a little creepy down here at night. Can't see a thing. He's like, things are bumping it like you're at the bottom of the sea. A great white bumping. He's like thinking about going out there and taking a look. I'm like, is this dude crazy right now? Thinking about taking a look.
Dude's knocking on your front door. That's where you don't want to know who's knocking on your front door. Keep moving. Take what you need. Like, what the fuck? I'm not going to go answer that door.
Yeah,
They asked him when he got up. He goes, "So after a week, what do you need?" He goes, "I want a pepperoni pizza and a hot shower."
Is there? Hold on. Is there water able to get into this house?
It's like You know how?
Although he did have a leak.
Yeah, there was a leak at one point.
Why?
That was time up.
This is unbelievable. I figured the leak was coming. Why?
Hold on.
In the fucking pitch black. That's what happens to me. The fucking whoever built it, it falls apart in the pitch black. No fucking chance.
Yeah. And,
everything beat me, and fucking I got
sweeps the seal now. Sweeps the seal. Has to get to the top now. I got to make it to the surface now.
Yep. Whole fucking documentary on octopus.
Yep.
You had a fucking leak? A leak? I would be like, you fucking kidding me? And I got a fucking leak.
He was like the biggest issue is making sure it doesn't fill up with carbon dioxide from like him exhaling, you know?
Yeah.
So what, he can't breathe?
So he had all these monitors down there. He was saying how there's supposed to be enough air in there. They had it deciphered, but he said during the leak I lost some air bubbles. That's what he was talking about. And he's like, I got to go outside and fix it. Like he's going out and like doing work on the outside of this thing. Right now. I don't understand what's going on right now.
Got yard work to do. This guy, I think they fixed up around the house. I mean, it's unbelievable.
You can get in and out from the bottom. Like the bottom had a gate you can get in and out from.
I gotta watch this. Hold on.
Yeah. So wait. So Tom, I was trying to explain. You know, if you like take a bucket and put under water, you can like get underneath of it and like be.
Oh my god.
In the air. That's like the kind of thing that they're using there. Like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of.
How's it stay on?
That's considered.
How's it stay on the ground? Not float
it's like bolted in. But so when he gets out and in, he gets out from the bottom, he unhatches the bottom and gets down, and then he gets back up. It's very wild, dude. It's wild. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty wild.
So he estimated time on how long he would get before the carbon.
Well, they had detectors in there the whole time,
but he didn't know going in. It was a gas, right? Like so, he couldn't think, hey,
well, they had it all planned out. So
if it starts going off, then he's going to have to. The ship was constantly like right above him on the surface the whole time.
Yeah, I'll go down. The ship's right there. Yeah,
he had
scuba gear himself.
He's still 90. He's still 90 feet down though.
No. I'm not like I'm diving in. I want to be the first guy to go. I'm just saying that the boat's right above me. And it ain't leaving for the week. Like the boat's got things to do.
Oh no, they said 24/7. They're going to be there.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times though where they couldn't get a hold of each other.
Yeah, the guy on the boats were the boat guys were freaking out at one point because they're like, we can't get a hold of him. We don't know what's going on down there.
Where you at?
And then finally they brought him up. He's like, I was doing some reconnaissance diving. Like it's just all over down there.
Navy SEAL.
When he comes up and the one dude's like, you look a little cold. He's like, yeah, it's a little cold down there.
This guy, Roy Schneider. Fucking A. My God.
So this guy's down there for a week.
Is this fucking Sheriff Brody?
That guy had yard work.
I just think I would never be able to sleep. There's no chance I would have slept.
Did he sleep?
I would have been freaked out. He said it's like the first night he goes. The first night he said didn't really sleep at all. It's pretty freaky down here at night. And then he's like slept a little bit. He texted, he keeps doing like little interviews the whole time. Probably I would have just probably lost my mind though. That's the whole thing. 7 days at the bottom of the ocean. What are we talking about? Just sitting in a circle all day.
Where was he at? What was the location of the ocean?
South Africa.
Oh my God, the big boys. All right.
That's where he's from.
This guy's a jackass. You know what I mean? He wants to go down with the big boys. Like, you want to throw me somewhere?
South Africa is where all the Barry Bonds sharks live. That's what they're like. Hey, you don't just wander around. And you don't keep these sharks. Like here, Sharky. Sharky. No, they're the fucking Barry Bonds sharks of the ocean.
It's like the Jamaican sprinters of the ocean. Yes, absolutely.
That's where they all go to get HGH. They're all like, "Hey, let's go to South Africa. Get the HGH. Let's go."
We'll take a trip over to Australia after that.
Fucking eat some people. Let's go.
Let's rage.
Yeah, let's rage. Let's go.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one though. It's called Shark House, Tom. I'm sure you can find
Shark
it.
House. I'll check out the Shark House. I want to see how this guy's not sweating.
Yeah, that's on demand. I'm on demand in that motherfucker.
Oh, he's not dripping.
As soon as we hang up tonight.
I just like I want to know the
ready to hang up now. I want to get into him. You know what I mean?
the way that they like obviously the technology required to like. I just don't know how he kept calm when he was like, I got a little leak going down here. Because Greg, when I was watching, I was like, wait, we're just cool with a little leak? Oh, just a little leak.
I'm watching. No big deal. I'm watching that for my.
It was leaking. Yeah, the water was coming in.
Day. When was the leak? At night or day?
I'm thinking it was leaking for a while. I would assume.
When did you notice the leak at night? If I noticed the leak at night,
Well, he noticed it during the day,
Okay.
definitely, because it was light. At nighttime, you can't see a thing, dude.
That's what I
You
mean.
can't see a thing.
If you're leaking at night, I gotta get out. I gotta get moving. You might need to send a team down to get me. I need like 10 guys coming down to get me to make sure that they take them out, and then I can just float up to the top. You know what I mean? I'm good.
God, there it is, Tommy. It's on there, buddy. Shark House.
Oh,
Free to me. Free to me.
because it's living.
Yep. Dickie Chabelle.
Yep.
Dickie Chabelle.
Oh, Dickie Chabelle.
Shark House.
He's been around a while. He's like a 5-6 year veteran of Shark Week. Old Dickie.
This is fantastic. Fucking 62 minutes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a piece of you. I'll fucking bite your ass in a little bit. I'm fucking biting into you in a little bit.
The part that got me though was when the first time he's like, "There's something out there. It's like it keeps bumping into the Shark House every once in a while, and like they keep showing like the little cameras that are outside. It's really dark, but you can see them swim by, and like definitely you can see great whites swimming by. And at one point he's like thinking about going out there and taking the check. I'm like, is this dude for real right now? Like, what's that? Did he say that playing around?
Yeah.
Or, like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go out there with this flashlight. And under the sea in the middle of the night. Check it out.
Yeah.
South Africa. Check it out.
Yeah. It's like poking Michael Myers with a plastic fork. With a plastic fork. Hey, Mike. How you doing? How's this fucking butter knife? What the fuck you doing? Sit still, Dickie, you fucking asshole. Great.
Yeah. There was some good programming this year, though.
There was.
There was. The one that was
You know what I
crazy
liked?
was
There wasn't a lot of the made up stuff. You know how
Yes.
sometimes they have up all these made up shows and they try and play it off. I liked that there was very little of that.
Yeah, like Magnodon versus
Yeah.
I got no time for that.
or
Yeah.
big.
I want to see us out there in the action.
Yeah.
Megalodon versus Bigfoot. How is this even possible?
Yeah, I'd just rather watch real shit. You know what I mean?
Bigfoot's
They were-
it's stupid. Yeah.
They were trying to see. Did you see the one where they were trying to see if the great whites were attacking the sea otters? About how they're like losing all these sea otters in California. That one was pretty wild. So they think it because they lay on their back. They said the sharks, like when you look at the sharks, a lot of times they'll turn away. And they were like doing this thing with tiger sharks that if you like turn at them, there's a dude diving with tiger sharks, also not smart. But like they would like turn their back to him, wait for him to get close, and then they would turn, and the sharks would turn away. And they're like, I think if you keep your back to them is when they like to attack you more.
Right. Yeah.
And so they had this guy in like a clear case getting pulled behind the boat like he was the seal decoy, laying on his back in the clear case, and they had great white come up and hit it. I was like, wow, I don't know how did he agree to do that? I was like, I don't know if I would have been like, you know what? I think this clear case is gonna hold me. I don't know.
Yeah, that guy drew the short straw. I mean, like, and who the fuck is swimming with tiger sharks? Like, I mean, come on. Like, I definitely don't want to play chicken with a shark. Like, look right at him. Let's see if he fucking swims away first.
And they're like, and
That's what I
with the
liked about
Makos
this
too.
year, though. That's what I liked about this year. There was a lot of playing a little hide and seek. A lot of hide and seek from the Sharks.
They were a little close this year. I liked it. They're getting real close to like we're going to see a fatality on Shark Week. You're getting real tight to it, and I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm here for it.
I really am. Listen, if you're gonna keep fucking with the Sharks this much, this is the kind of thing happens. You got to show it out there. You got to let people know. Well, this kind of thing can happen. You gotta watch stuff.
Here's a note about one of the guys that Dombrowski says is untouchable. Bren Brown, a 22-year-old righty, having a breakout season, was promoted to Double-A. He had a 3.08 ERA with 105 strikeouts, 23 walks in 73 innings at High A. Former 33rd rounder. Brown's
33rd rounder. Wow.
Brown's name is service in trade talks. The Phillies are high on him now that he's healthy.
Wow. 33rd rounder. Look at him. Okay. Good for him. I was looking at Abel's and Painter's stats last night. Yeah, they're pretty good. Abel's aren't great, but the strikeout numbers are awesome, and Painter's stats are outrageous.
Yeah.
Like a 1.41 or something.
I think they're both at Double-A, right?
No, they're High A. Both high.
They're both High A.
They both have like over 100 strikeouts with 60 innings or something. 70 innings. I forget what it was. But yeah, they obviously look like there's a reason that they're both top 100 prospects, and everyone says Andrew Painter is going to be a monster. So I would like to hold him, obviously, unless we're getting Ohtani.
You got any more of those Ohtani?
You guys got any more? You guys got any more Ohtani?
So Phillies are going bullpen game on Tuesday?
Here we go.
Who, Falter?
Wow. Phillies bullpen game on Tuesday. Nick Nelson's getting the start.
Against the Braves. That's probably smart.
2-game series.
Yeah. I guess they figured we've won all 4 in Pittsburgh. We can drop the 2 in Atlanta.
We won 5 in a row. Who needs to go 7 in a row?
We have a winning record against Atlanta. We have been playing them pretty tough. Who are they throwing? Fried threw today.
Yeah, today.
Is it Morton? We love to hit Morton. I hope it's Morton.
Yeah, Morton stinks. Anderson went Saturday. He was good too. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah.
Spencer Strider.
Oh, okay. Again, we just saw him last week. Okay, I like the fact that we're seeing him again, though.
Nick Nelson versus Spencer Strider.
Yeah, that was lopsided on paper.
Anyone fancy to see a Kansas City Royals at Chicago White Sox? Tickets as low as $3 to get in the door.
Ooh.
Almost as low as the Oakland A's at the Los Angeles Angels in Anaheim. $2 to get in the door.
Was that on Game Time?
I'm just looking at the MLB schedule.
Oh.
That's a Frankie Montas versus Noah Syndergaard. Those both could not be pitching on Tuesday.
Yeah, I would say they're probably not. At least not for them teams.
Maybe
it's not Nick Nelson because we're about to trade for somebody. He's about to start on Tuesday for us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh.
Everything's just kind of like everything is just kind of fucking settling in. It's been Benny Barrels and Castilla so far, and then everything else is just they're waiting for that. I feel like they're waiting for that Soto chip to fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's getting dealt too, I think. And I think it's going to be the Padres.
Yeah, I mean they could kind of give up on, and I don't want to say give up on Abrams because they like the way Kim's been playing shortstop for them. And,
they have that guy Fernando.
Yeah, but they're gonna put him in center field. They're gonna save him. He's going to center field.
You think so?
Yeah. They've already talked to him. Rumor there was talks. I think when the Phillies were there, I heard. Either Morosi or one of the beat writers, and they say they've already talked to him about playing center field, and he goes, or outfield. I didn't specify where, but if you go get Soto, he's playing right, so your only other option is center field, really, for Tatis.
I don't know if I like that, though.
Has Soto been playing right this year? I thought he was a left fielder.
Soto's been right.
Right field, yeah, he's been right.
And Tatis said, "Yeah, I mean, whatever to help the team. You should have thought of that when you were riding motorcycles and crashing motorcycles in the off season. But hey, we'll digress on that."
He didn't give a fuck, Smokey.
I did like how when they asked him, like, "You think he shouldn't have gotten that motorcycle accident?" He said, "Which one?" Maybe should have kept that one in the holster.
Specific there, Jim Salisbury. Great question.
I've had 3, so which one are we talking here?
Joel, I hope you get healthy, bud. Need you a little bit. I wouldn't give up much for Syndergaard.
No,
I don't think he's.
I'm thinking like maybe 6th and 7th prospect, 7th prospect. I don't know. And I wouldn't give up much. I'll give him Moniak.
Really?
Do you think that's it? You think that's too much?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I was kind of my inner voice throwing that out there. This, because I'm not big on Thor like you are either.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
And obviously, it's time for Mickey to move on. So you might want to try.
Yeah, I think maybe
try for something else. Yeah. I hear you.
But I mean, personally, me, I would rather get Molly. I like Tyler Molly better.
And Montas is out there still.
Yeah, I would assume he's going to go Yanks. I can't believe the Yanks didn't get Castillo. Seattle just came in hot with that. Oh, we'll give you our 1, 3, and 5.
3 to top 5.
I mean, Luis Castillo is a monster, though.
No, he is.
And he's pitched in a very, very big hitter's park. I think that he might be even better on Seattle.
Yeah. I know Jesse Winkler, teammates with him, was loving the fact that he's coming back.
Well, it's a killer for Seattle is that if they make the playoffs, they're probably going to play the Astros. And Robbie Ray's been amazing, except for when he pitched against the Astros. Just maul Robbie Ray. It's unreal. Robbie Ray's got to go. He's like
Maria Sharapova playing pitching.
Yeah,
do you see that in the last 12 starts? He has like a 1.5 ERA, but he has like a 13 against the Astros.
Yeah,
3 starts.
He went last night against Verlander, and it was so funny just to see the line. Like Robbie Ray had 84 pitches in 2 1/3, and Verlander had 84 pitches in the 8th.
The Astros eat him up, man.
Yeah.
Not that they don't do that with most teams. I can't wait for when the Astros beat the Yankees in the playoffs. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
and I can't believe I'm saying that because much we always trash the Astros for the cheating, but I just hate the Yankees so much. I hate all these guys like, oh, Yankees, best record in there. Yeah, okay. Can't wait for the Astros to whip them in the playoffs again. Going to be glorious.
Yeah.
Going to be glorious.
Mariners need J-Rod to be all right.
Yeah, that wrist thing is a bitch, huh? That's that home run derby. You wanted to hit 75 in home run derby.
It must be
not good.
He just doubled off Verlander last night to drive in the only run. So
yeah, he went 2 for 4. I saw that. Yeah, but they said the wrist was still bugging him or something.
Yeah. We got a novel here. Somebody wants to read that.
Pitchers should be untouchable unless they trade them for pitching. I'm not trading pitching for position players. No matter the level of pitchers that the Jojo Romero trade for position player was dumb. Jojo Romero's never going to pitch here, so it's not dumb. Don't trade pitching for position player. I mean, okay. I see Rise. What you're saying there, you don't want to trade pitching for position players. I mean, I don't know if I don't really believe in that. I think every trade is their own thing, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But everyone in a trade wants pitching. You know what I mean? Like when you're making a trade, regardless of who you're giving up, like they want pitching back. So you're going to have to give up at least something. You know what I mean? Like, again,
give a fuck about minor league guys.
Yeah, they do. Tommy, I'm right with you on that.
Don't give me ball players. You develop your system to be able to move guys and then bring up the guys you want to keep, right? Or to fill in spots. Like, go if you got a chance to go get guys that are proven, that can do it, they can get you over the top. Is it guaranteed you get over the top? No, right? But you gotta fucking take shots.
Yeah, anybody that somebody likes down there.
Take notes.
We just drafted Justin Crawford. Somebody likes him? See ya.
Yeah, in reality, yes.
Absolutely. We don't draft for outfielders good. He probably stinks. See ya.
Yeah, every draft's a new opportunity.
Or can he play center field? We need a center fielder, right? Let's go. Bring him up.
Yeah, you want to wait 6 years?
You're gonna leave him. They're gonna leave him. Phillies leave all their guys in the minors anyway. So, you might as well just wait for the next draft, and they'll be.
But especially look at their current roster, right? I mean, half of the spots are already taken up by $100 million guys.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like going back to the O'Hoppe thing, like why is Logan O'Hoppe, off limits in quotes, right? I mean, who
I
really
believe
knows?
his name's O'Hop.
O'Hoppe, whatever.
I just like how you keep saying O'Hoppe. O'Hoppe.
Yeah, you got
he's jumping around or something. O'Hoppe.
You got my head too there. I don't know what his name is now, and nor do I care.
Avalon Cassidy.
Because he would have been dealt. He would have been dealt 3 weeks ago, but then somebody might not want him. Right? It takes 2 to tango in these deals too. You gotta have stuff guys want. That's why Moniak might still have some luster to him.
I haven't seen it come out yet, but you talk about David Robinson earlier.
The Admiral?
Robertson, sorry.
Robertson. Now I'm fucking with you.
And then Sweeps, I think might be on, although I haven't seen an update with Wilson Contreras. Hey, Logan O'Hoppe for David Robertson. Hey, how you doing? Cubs need a new catcher.
I prefer not to trade it for a 37-year-old guy, but
only with that. Well, make him give us Happ too.
Oh, throwing Happ.
I mean, I'll take
not JA.
I'll take it. Hap Robertson back.
Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
For a hop and something else down there, sure. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That makes you better.
Yep, for sure.
Major League debut day. James. Wasn't sure if that was like his second game, but that was the Dodgers guy. That was his debut.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Bet you they say his name right there. You know what I mean? Bet you they know how his name is said.
B-ball Josh, he's 20. It might be 19, actually. They're both extremely young. Abel and Painter are extremely young.
I do like how he says he's a real person. He's been an A-ball the whole time.
That just got me laughing. I love it, buddy. I love it.
I can't get out of A-ball, so that's a little concerning.
He's 19 years old.
Give a fuck, dude. Painter's fucking set. Feel like he's 14.
They're both in high A. They're both in the same thing.
Yeah, but Painter got moved up quicker through his tenure than Abel did. I feel.
Yeah, well, he's a higher talent prospect. But I'm saying, I think that they're.
I like the joke, Wells. I like the joke. I feel like
I know, but I think they're both. Are they? They're playing the same team right now.
yeah, but is Mick 19? I feel like he's at least 20.
He might be 20. He might be 20.
Yeah. He's not. 19.
And Painter's 19, I think.
Hacky Rogers. Great trivia question.
But they were our last two picks, though, right? Besides before this year was
It's crazy.
Crawford.
Like Sweeps deal with this a lot more in the travel ball world, but like being able to see him pitch is pretty cool. Like if he did make it to the big leagues, I saw this guy pitch live when he was 17. He was dealing. He was like 93 then.
Who, Painter?
Painter? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
In Georgia 1 year. No idea he was going to be this guy, but like, I think he was 93. Freaking huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like 6'7", I think, right?
He's definitely 6'7". I mean, even Mick's 6'5".
Yeah, they're both big boys, man.
Makes a little guy compared to him. No, but I would like both of them to be up within 3 years. That'd be nice. But
yeah, I agree.
I just don't know. I don't know if they're still going to baby this.
Well, Dombrowski's has been, the old GM lines of I have a history of track record of bringing guys up when they're young. Oh, okay. Okay, well then bring Painter up next year. In September.
In his defense, he did bring Stott up at young. I'll give him that.
I think he's done it when he was other players. I think he did it in the Tigers too.
Stott's not as young as these guys are, though. Well, he was a college player, right? So he's like what?
Yeah, he's like 23, 24.
That's still young for us.
Yeah, he's young. I mean, he's young. Howard came up with what, 26? Utley 25.
I mean, Braves got 22-year-olds that are hitting fucking 330 with fucking 25.
Listen, if Justin Crawford hits for 2 years, he's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's how you got to do it now because these guys come up and they hit. How about Michael Harris? How about him come out of nowhere?
I like how we draft. Oh my God, JP Crawford, right? So we really love this family. We draft JP.
Yeah, big Crawfords.
We move on. I think he's had I think he's sort of shown who he can be. He's not great, but he's solid.
He's solid for them, yeah.
And and then we go back to the Crawford tree again. Would have been funny to have those two up the middle, down the road. Carl available?
Right on back to the tree. Right on back to the Vegas tree.
Wiley vet.
Put Carl on left.
That's his son, right? That we drafted.
Yeah.
I don't think JP's not his son though, right?
Nephew.
No. Okay, nephew. Okay.
Yeah, we stayed in the family.
Yeah.
We know how to fuck up.
Quick call.
Young.
We picked the wrong genes. You know what I mean? Like we go to the wrong gene pool. Now, JP, I think, would have been a really good shortstop here if they just would have let it go, right? And let him play, but they never really did, right? It was another one of like, play a little bit.
They also had to include something to get rid of Carlos Santana's contract from that abomination.
True, but I'm not saying you shouldn't have traded him.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle just did the same thing too, Greg. They're like, please, can't say get him off our team, please.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we'll see if this guy can play. Who knows? Who knows any of those guys? Matt Holliday's kid might stink. He's 14. So,
he did look young.
Biggest signing bonus ever. Holy smokes.
Good for him, right? Good for him. I'm sure he's a fucking stud. I'm just saying, I mean, he's 17. He's not even 18, which means, hey, congratulations on a great year at 17 because most guys aren't grown in their body at 17. They look like a little baby, look more like babies. So a 17-year-old senior too, I get it, he raked and he's a stud, but man, I feel like I don't know, like Drew Jones and me, the body's gonna fill out.
He's already hurt.
Is he hurt?
Out for the year, Drew Jones.
No,
Yeah, he's already hurt.
No
Yeah.
way.
I think it's like first practice or like
Baltimore.
first meeting session.
Look at the O's.
Let the guy talk. Let the guy talk. I mean, get it out. It was right on his lips. And Greg had to fucking mellow yellow him and tell him he's out for the year.
He is out for the year. I got that update on my phone. I was like, already?
Yeah.
They didn't play a game yet?
Suffered
Baltimore
shoulder injury days after signing.
What did Baltimore not know? Baltimore knew something.
Injury his shoulder during his first batting practice with the Diamondbacks.
Baltimore's got great doctors. Great motherfucking doctors.
Apparently. Diamondbacks apparently do not.
No.
They already locked him in too, huh? Signed him up.
It wasn't
Shelf
clear how serious, but would miss the rest of the season if it requires surgery.
Well, what is it?
Shoulder.
I thought they said out for season. That's what I thought they said.
Any surgery is no good.
So you guys are both wrong. So he's hurt, but he's not out for the year yet because they don't know what it is.
No, well, the update I got on my phone said Drew Jones out for season. That's what I'm telling you.
Tommy's back. He said, "You're both."
Greg's reading that he doesn't know what's wrong with the shoulder, though. Correct?
No, correct.
Okay.
They're undergoing additional tests.
Greg Googled it.
So they don't know. He could be back in 2 weeks.
He could be back.
Better than Holiday. We're back. Until that changes and he's out for the year, then I'll retract. But he does look young. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he was very young.
But, I mean, listen. It's hard with the high school kids, man. It is. It's hard.
Yeah, it's real hard.
It's hard. I would love to get back to some college guys.
Well, that's what the Phillies did this year.
Seasoning.
I think
let's going overseas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking a boat somewhere.
I think like 15 of their 19 picks were college.
I like that.
The Dominican guys that we signed, Greg. What's our Dominican like sign rate? I know you know that. I feel like you should know that. You know?
He only knows who's on the fucking world.
I think what we should do is you let the Cardinals sign him and then you trade for him. That's the game.
Oh, Will's pulling out hypothetical guns.
Oh,
Sweeps felt it.
Will's pulling out bombs.
Sorry, that was not against Sweeps. That was just strictly against the Cardinals.
It was well played. Yeah.
Do it every day. I mean, that's a tough one. But that's what happens, though. That's the nature of doing it, though. Right? The nature of doing it is 9 times out of 10, the guy might stink or never get to the big league level or get hurt. Right? So, and then the one time where the guy lives up to what he's supposed to be and he's a fucking stud. Right? So, you never know. That's why you trade them. Unless, and like, where are they signing like the 15-year-old kids from Latin America? Like, do we do that? Do we still not do that?
I think
we do. We just don't have anybody really good. I think our
last time we signed some
5 guys from a tiki bar down there. And
don't we have like an academy somewhere down there? Is there a Phillies
nobody
academy?
goes there. So nobody shows up. That's what you're telling me.
Apparently no one comes.
Everybody goes knock on the Dodgers door. Everybody's like, what's going on here? This looks like a better facility. Right? Like, what happens? Like, I feel like I could go get 4 fucking cocktail servers down there on a trip to an all-inclusive, and they come back and be better baseball players than the guys that we've spent time developing and signing and developing down there. It's truly amazing. Like, I don't even guys see your footwork. You're a great dancer. Great dancer. Tremendous on your feet. We're gonna 4-year deal. Are you we'll say you're
Johan Rojas is our top guy. He's number 4. He's an outfielder.
For where? In the whole organization?
Yeah, he's our number 4 prospect.
What's his name? Johan Rojas?
Rojas, double A right now, or no, high A right now.
High A.
No, he's in Reading. He's in Reading at double A. I'm sorry.
How's he hitting a double A? That's telling to me. How's he hitting a double A?
I agree. I like double A. That's where the young guys are coming up.
Let me actually pull this up. This is just his bio. He was pulled out of Dominican.
Like how do you mean pulled?
Well, he signed 2018 out of the Dominican. Let's go pull up his stat.
Little Ford. Guy's probably 34. Guy's 34.
Yeah. Our luck.
That person
Fausto Carmona.
That person I am 12.
Remember when it all dropped like that one year, like 7, like they were like all these guys in the Dominican are all older, and it was like Fausto Carmona from the Indians. Everyone thought he was 23, he's 28. Like what? That's a huge difference.
Redding
This
through
isn't
19.
Danny Almonte was 100. Fucking 21 years old, carving dudes up.
Through 19 games, he's hitting 270. He's got 8 strikeouts, 6 walks, 2 homers.
What possession?
Outfielder, I assume center field.
270.
Yeah, that's just a double A. He was batting 230 in Lakewood.
I don't give a shit about Lakewood. I care about double A.
55 strikeouts in Lakewood.
Oh, that's a good time. This was at that ballpark.
Yeah.
55. How many bats?
300, 292.
All right. I was still getting a little boat fatigue.
But 3 homers, 22 RBIs. I mean, that's what the
fatigue. I don't think they drug him behind him like in the Shark Week.
We have a Venezuelan at number
so much Shark
14.
Week.
So Ryan, is this true, Swoop? Like he's saying they're big on the Venezuelans.
We have Venezuelan at 14.
Might want to change that.
Yoshua Garcia.
I'm just saying we might want to switch that up. Is that like, do we have a feel for life? How's the Venezuelan national team, Greg?
We had a great Venezuelan. Chooch was Venezuelan, I think, right?
It's cute.
Chooch was a good player for us.
Yeah,
I don't think we found him though, did we?
There's another Dominican catcher. He's at 16. He's only 18. We got someone from Taiwan, Hey Yu Lee, a second baseman.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I read about him. Yeah,
he's young. I mean, these guys are all really young.
You pitch?
No.
You guys ain't got any of the Motanis laying around?
Does he throw?
Hey, what else are topics?
What's his velo?
Where's Verboga? Where's he come from?
Unbelievable. We go on the Venezuelan side. Look at us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we're gonna try to fucking reinvent the wheel. This is smart. This is smart.
This is broke.
Guys are walking out of the Dominican fucking smashing 25 homers as a rookie, and we're like, yeah, you know what? I think we got some Venezuelans on the back burner. They're gonna hit you 240. They're gonna be great.
Great clubhouse, guys.
Our top 2 guys are Dominicans.
Yeah, so what's we get it. There's got to be a chart on this. You know what I mean? There's charts on everything.
Pie chart.
Yeah, like what's there?
It's got to be a binder. There's got to be a binder on this shit.
Where's he from?
I don't even know where these guys are from. Yeah.
The Bergola. So we got 2-2. Bergola's from Venezuela as well. He's a shortstop. 18. No, he's 17, even younger.
What's the Venezuelan national team like? Who's on that team? Like, why are we still over in Venezuela?
That shortstop right there.
There's another Venezuelan, Alexia Azule.
Yeah, again, I'll ask you, who's on the Venezuelan national team?
Second baseman? I don't know.
What do they have around the league? Why are we still over in Venezuela? Like,
look it up.
There we go. We're back. 3-3. 3-3.
Guys, get out of there. Get out of there. You know what I mean? Call the guys. Get out of there ASAP. Turn off all the computers. Unplug everything. Burn the building down. Get out of there. Get out. Leave nothing behind. Get out of there. Like, I don't know what we're doing over there still.
We're 3-3.
All right. Yeah, I got that. I want the Venezuelan team. I'm really stuck on this now.
I'm looking it up right now.
Because if that team's me, right? I'm done. I'm done. We're tied 3-3. What are we doing? 3-3. It should be 6-0.
And our prospects.
6-0. Sure it should be.
5-1. We'll take 5-1.
Take 5-1. You can dabble over there.
Yeah. You take a flyer on one.
Good place to visit. Right? I don't know. Take a long time to pull this team up.
I've been trying to think, Tom. I have no idea.
I'm trying to think too.
No clue. I have no clue.
Sure, they'll have like 2 or 3 guys that you're
Carlos
like,
Santana.
Because the Venezuelan didn't release it. That's why.
Of course they didn't, because it stinks. They have no idea who they're picking.
Possible rotation. Pablo Lopez, Herman Marquez, Carlos Carrasco, Martin Perez, Luis Garcia as their possible rotation.
Not terrible.
And that's really all they got.
Yeah.
Their bullpen would be like Gratterall, Jose Alvarado, Jose Alvarez, Yusmeori Petit,
hitters.
Ranger Suarez, Jesus Luzardo.
These are all pitchers.
Venezuela, Acuna, Perez, Altuve, Contreras.
Ronald Acuna is Venezuelan?
Yeah.
Oh. Would have been nice to get him into the academy.
Yeah.
So we missed that guy. Okay.
Greg,
That's good
Greg,
to know.
maybe lead with him. Greg,
Good to know.
next time. Maybe lead with him next time, Greg.
I went to the bold. I missed it. All right. My bad.
I mean, I didn't. That's
So
right.
we have an academy in Venezuela, and we missed Acuna. We let the Braves get him.
So we got Acuna in their lineup. Who else?
Perez, Altuve, Wilson Contreras, probably his brother, William Contreras.
Okay, yeah, they're not bad. Altuve and Acuna, that thing's a couple for you. Okay.
Yeah, not better than the Dominican team, but they're good.
No, yeah, not bad.
They're good. We just don't get any of the players from there. We just got
apparently.
our resort is not in the right location. Then
Apparently,
tell me we're on the other side of the island. You know what I mean? We got to get on the left side then.
yeah. Where's the Altuve Acuna side of the island? Where's that one at? That's the one we want to get to.
This is this is like 20 years of this too. I mean, this didn't just start. This didn't start yesterday. It feels like
They were tinkering around the idea of having like an international draft as opposed to having the international signing period, right? With all those international dollars. But
I think they said they're not going
to,
right?
It got voted down. So
yeah.
I don't know what. I'm guessing it's going to stay.
Why
Huh?
would they get voted down? Because
I have no idea.
the teams can pay more money to get guys to sign with them,
I guess so.
and because you have international money to spend.
Yeah.
Right? Is that the deal? What pussies?
But there's certain ways you can. I don't know. There's like ways to manipulate it. I think that's why, Tommy. I don't know all the details behind it, but there is ways you can like save on one guy, get more for a different guy. It's very same thing they do in the draft, you know.
Here's what their lineup could look like: Acuna, Altuve, Perez, Aguilar, Eduardo Escobar, Contreras, David Peralta, A. Garcia. So one of the A. Garcias. I don't know which ones. I know there's a couple of them.
Avasale or Adalis, I would assume.
Yeah, and then Miguel Rojas, Mickey Rowe.
Well, if they're playing,
that dude wears us out.
He
that.
destroys us.
he's on bat 340.
Yeah, he does wear us out. That's for sure. I don't think he's had a hit.
Really good.
I don't think he's had a hit in the rest of the year, but he wears us out.
Very good team. Obviously, none of them guys play on our team. Outside of Ranger Suarez that you named earlier on, which
he would be a pitcher. Other guys like from their bench would be Omar Narvaez, the catcher from Milwaukee, Luis Arez, Anthony Santander, Gleyber Torres,
Alvarado,
Miguel Cabrera.
I mean, Gleyber Torres, I think would start, right?
He might, yeah. I mean,
just because Altuve is going to play second, he can find a spot for Gleyber, I think. I think you
put him at short over Rojas.
I'll put him at first over fucking Jesus Aguilar.
I like Jesus a little bit though.
No, he's not
Cesar,
bad. He's not bad.
Our buddy Cesar Hernandez.
Oh, Cesar's over there. Okay, well that we got. Maybe that's who we got. That's
Suarez.
That's who we're linking ourselves to. This is unbelievable.
Caesar.
And I like Caesar.
Caesar and Ranger.
I liked Caesar back in the day. I thought he was a good.
You can't even say Alvarado because we didn't get it. We didn't bring him in.
But it's still not good enough. You tell me all.
No, not at all.
Our best Venezuelan was Cesar Hernandez. I mean, my goodness. Good little player, but calm down.
Yeah, decent player.
We stink.
We're just bad. We've been bad at drafting and or acquiring like the internationals. And we've been really bad at it. Who was the last guy? That Cuban, remember? We thought the Cuban was gonna be good. Who was that guy?
Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez.
Oh yeah.
With vodka sauce. Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez with a little vodka sauce.
He never even made it to the pros, did he?
Fucking yeah, he did. He got
he did.
lit up.
Stank. That's the Cuban guy we get.
Phillies went 10-18 in May, right? Then they went 34-18 in June and July. Whew.
Wild.
Wild shit.
Good to have you, Joe. You know?
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.
Yeah, tough at this point. Tough not to bash Joe. Probably, I would assume he's him bashing himself at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, we talked about it on a show weeks ago that I thought there'd be a chance that this team, not only because they're firing a Joe Girardi, but losing a guy like Bryce Harper, and there is talent on this team still, that you maybe get a little bit more focus, right? One new manager still, right? New voice, and hey, we got to get a little more attention to detail here. And I think guys did, and I think it's credit to these guys, and you hope when the guy comes back that because they played so well without him, they can play well with him. You're hoping it doesn't go the other way, where it's like, where you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you get it back and you expect to be, we're even gonna be better, and then we're not better for some reason, right? Like that's what you don't want. Like then all these guys go into slumps per se, right? Nothing.
But I'll tell you what, I don't want to look too far ahead. Sorry, Greg. I don't want to look too far ahead, but like I would expect that if he's back like early September or very late August. August right now coming up is when we got to win games. It is a juicy August schedule. A lot of home games against teams with bad records.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of Cincinnati, a lot of Washington.
Going back to the the changing of manager, I know you get a guy like Nick Castellanos who came out and said like he takes that personal, right? So he obviously looks at himself, and then of course went in that slump, but at least he's turning it around now. So he's obviously not the only guy that thinks that way, right? I mean, they're all pros. They all, felt something towards Joe being fired, and turned it around for Robbie. And I'm glad they did because they're much better to watch right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, they're playing good as well as a team. It's they're playing well, they're playing good ball. It's fun to watch. It's what we've been waiting for a while. It's been a while.
They're getting timely hits, and great pitching.
Great pitching, yeah, that's the key.
Timely hits.
Absolutely.
They had that crooked inning today, and that was huge. Like, we weren't sure if they're going to get anything across, and then they get some big hits, because they had a bunch of innings early on where they were like, man, they first, second, no outs, we can't score anybody, right? And then you finally have that breakthrough inning, and it's been a lot of that. And listen, I'm happy with the way they played. You can't not be. So
yeah, absolutely.
It sucks.
That's why you got
the division stayed hot. The teams above you have stayed hot. But you can't control that. You can control what you do. And what you're doing is giving you a chance to be a wild card team. So you're giving yourself a chance because you're playing great baseball right now. But
it's not a one game thing like it used to be. It's an actual 3-game series. So it's like, hey, let's go,
Yeah, we're in 2 out of 3 mode all day. Right? Like we talked about earlier. If we sweep people, great. But we're right now. All right, if you continue to do that, you're winning a lot of baseball games. So, that's how I look at it. I'm in 2 out of 3 mode, and this team needs to get 10 games over 500. I don't know the last time they were, and they're 2 away.
Been a while. This is our high water mark for the year right now, right? 8 over.
Yep, 8 over.
Yeah. Fumble.
Can they get back? Can they get to it?
I would hope so.
Maybe that's where it really breaks out. But playing damn good baseball, and you get Gene back within a couple of days, I would think, and then you hope that it picks up where it left off, make you deeper, right?
Yeah, I think he's playing in the field this
Tuesday
part of this week, right? Yeah.
No, he's going to play Tuesday.
Yeah, he already played
He'll be on our team Tuesday. He played the last 3 days in a row at AAA.
Okay. I knew he was DH, and I knew he was getting on the field sooner or later.
He played the field Saturday, Sunday, DH Friday.
Okay.
I didn't hear what he did today, but I know he had a hit yesterday.
And Harper going a little bit, is obviously going to go maybe a little bit longer. But listen, if you stay where you are.
I think they're saying he's getting his pins out this week, or supposed to get his pins out coming up, that's good. Then he can start at least rehabbing,
But listen, it's the big kicker, right? You continue to be where you're at when he comes back. So even if he comes back in the middle of September, you're in good shape. And that's probably a long way away, right? There might be a chance he could be back in a month, right? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That's what they're shooting for, I think, Tommy. End of August.
Probably right.
You had 2 weeks on that, and you're playing.
Did stay at Holiday Inn Express last night, though.
Right, and you're playing good baseball, and you can make up for it. Then it's okay. Like, hey, get them right. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to rush the time back. Not that they're going to, but you know what I mean? Like we're good. Like if he comes back at that point, if he comes back earlier, great. But listen, this is a big month of baseball here. especially without him
Absolutely.
again. Can you continue to play damn good baseball without him? And that's what they've done. They've had their ups and downs with it a little bit. You know, they went through a stretch where we're like, here we go. They're back, right?
Yeah, the Cubs was rough.
The Cubs was bad, but guess what? Good teams respond to that shit. You go win 5 in a row. So
And you won. You took 2 or 3 against Atlanta, and then you did what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
last time they were 8 over was 3 seasons ago. Okay, look at that. So 10 over has been a while. 10 over might.
Yeah, that was 2019 early. Remember when we started out hot? Oh.
Yeah. So when? So my question is, when you've been 10? Because you might have to go back to 2012.
Yeah, I don't know. Were we 10 over? Were we ever 10 over in 2019? I doubt it, because we fell off pretty early June. So I doubt we were 10 over.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's been a while.
It might be 2011.
Listen, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. If you're just joining us, stay with us for a while. This segment right here was brought to you by FanUp, and FanUp is the best way to enjoy fantasy sports, daily NBA contests, and more. Win great prizes. Sign up today. Use our promo code A2D for 5,000 bonus points, $50 value. FanUp.app. Go check them out, family. Use the promo code A2D over at FanUp. Download them right on the Apple Store. And hit the like and subscribe and stay with us. Stick around. Stick around. So you guys want to get into some crumbs?
2011. Well, I don't want to bring that year up, though. It's still
2011?
Still fresh. Still fresh.
Yeah, it was 11 or 12.
Boo that man, Cliff Lee.
Still fresh.
Oh.
They might have been 10 over and 12 because they were still decent, I feel like. But then it fell off big time after that. I think 13 was atrocious.
Yeah, we're bad. I think 12 we were kind of bad.
We might have been.
Like, we thought we were going to be good, and we weren't.
I think we were.
That's when like Doc fell off. That's when Doc like retired after that year, I think, right? 2011, we were good. We lost to the Cardinals in the playoffs.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one. I remember that one.
Cliff Lee.
Yeah, Doc and Carpenter threw like a wild Game 5.
That's a fresh
Game 7, whatever it was.
Yeah. Game 5. Yeah.
Wild. What was it 1-0 final? Yep. Howard hurt his Achilles at the end of the game. Yeah. Great stuff. Great time. It was the end of us. That was the end of our run.
In 2012, we were 500, so we probably were never over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and we all know 2011, 102 wins. So
yeah, so we were definitely.
So Will said it. 2012. Yeah, it was a shitty year.
But who knows? I mean, they could have been early on in that year.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, they were 500, so who knows how that went? I would venture to say they had a bad year overall, and they were never there.
Yeah, because Howard didn't play, right?
No, it's the Achilles next year.
Yeah.
I think that's when we traded for Hunter Pence.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was big. I was right. I was like on my birthday. It was big times. We signed Namdi. We traded for Hunter Pence. Back-to-back days. Yep,
so,
both didn't work well.
That's the year we were done with. No, that was the year after. Okay, so we had Charlie that year.
Yeah, and then we sent him out to pasture the year after.
Yeah, what 13?
Yeah, for Sandberg, who went 20 and 22.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when we fired Sandberg and we went to McCannon, 37 and 51. So, now we fired Joe, went to Robbie, 32 and 18. So that's pretty crazy, right? So you look at other years where you fired your manager and you didn't get that spark, right?
Yep.
There's actually 2 and 3 years you did it and got no spark, right? The 1 year you did it with Sandberg, 42, right? 20 and 22, and then the 2 years later you did it with Sandberg for McCannon, and McCannon went 37 and 51. Venture to guess that Robbie's going to go better than 37 and 51.
Yeah, if not, we're going to have a real bad month.
Yep. Hold on tight.
I forgot we had Juan Pierre in 2012.
Yeah, we might. Do we have? I think we might. Do we have Pedro? I think we might have.
So we had Ruiz. Howard was hurt.
Or was Patriot 2011?
Howard played 71 games.
Yeah, but
That was the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
He missed the first half of the year.
Utley only played 83 games. Polanco played 90. John Mayberry, Ty Wigington.
Oh,
wow.
Wigington
Played 125 games.
I remember Ty Wigington was on our team for a while. Remember Michael Young had a cup of coffee with us for a little while, somewhere in there.
Not this year.
2013, maybe.
Lance Nix.
That's right.
Mini Mart, Michael Martinez.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. If anybody had anything on anybody, Michael Martinez had something on Ruben.
Hector Luna.
I remember Hector Luna.
Pete Orr.
I
think we brought Tommy back that year.
Yeah, we did.
And then Nate Sherholtz. Cole, Cliff, Roy, Kyle, Joe Blanton with a side of the Vanimal.
Oh, yeah.
Juan Pierre batted 307 that year, by the way.
Yeah. Had 37 stolen bases.
When was it was later now. When was Tommy's guy that I fucking hated batting leadoff for us?
Who?
What was that dude's name, Tommy? Come on, help me out. He hit like 310. He hit a bunch of singles, and you were like, "This guy's a good player." I used to hate him. I hated him. What was that dude's name? It's gonna screw me up. 2016, maybe.
Oh, look.
2013, that was your Michael Young. We had the Young brothers, Michael
Delman Young,
Delman.
yeah, Delman. That's right.
I don't see a guy.
Cody Ash.
No, Tom, I know. Hold on. I'm gonna think of his name.
Cody Ash. Wow.
It's a little Ben Revere.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he was my guy.
Oh, pull tape.
Marlon Bird.
Wait, Marlon Bird. Marlon Bird was a multiple Philly, I think, right? He was the guy that was back. He was going and back.
I loved me some Grady Sizemore. It's a shame he got so hurt. I loved me some Grady Sizemore in Cleveland.
Yeah, he was great for 1 year. Think bum.
The Ben Revere batted 305 that year, Will. So
yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, man.
Center better than
singles
right
here
with 49 swipes.
I bet you Ben Revere better than our center fielder right now.
Yeah. You would probably win that argument.
Also, was that the year Dominic Brown went off? I think it is.
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah,
that's when Dominic Brown went off. Yeah. He went off in May. I think he hit 16 homers in May.
In April, yeah, I was gonna say it.
It was definitely May.
At that point, Ruiz is 34, Howard's 33, Chase is 34, Jimmy's 34, Michael Young was 34. And then Dom Brown was 25, Ben Revere was 25, and Delman Young was 27 in that year.
If you remember, well, I remember because I was in the Outer Banks for a week, and he homered every day that week. I swear to God. I kept getting updates. Dom Brown. I'm like, Dom Brown just keeps homering. And at the end of the week, they had somebody sent me I think it was on one of the morning shows, like, Dom Brown is on fire. But they had the song with his thing. He was, and then he was done. It was over. Then he wore a Cowboys jersey to the Eagles game. And I think I texted Tom, we got to fucking trade him. And he never was good again.
Good to have you, Ben Revere. Good to have you, buddy.
Oh, what's up, Ben? How are you? Take back what I said earlier.
305.
Singles guy. Not my kind of guy. That's all.
Yeah, you like a check.
You're right. I don't like guys. That's correct. Yeah.
No, wait for the long ball. Well, that wouldn't make sense if you're like, then you would like guys. So.
I thought you said you like a chick. Oh, you're like a chick. Okay, I got you. Didn't hear you properly.
The long ball. Really like what's between the legs type of guy.
I need some homers.
Some sausage.
I don't like slap hitters. I don't like Ichiro.
Some sausage.
Tony didn't do it for you. Tony didn't do it.
Ichiro could definitely play center field for our team.
Tony Gwynn and Ichiro don't do it for you in terms of hitters.
Tony Gwynn.
Well, you're talking about slap hitters, I guess. Then you got to talk about.
I just was not an Ichiro guy. Everyone loved Ichiro when it came.
Nobody talking about Ichiro. You brought up.
I know, but he's because he's a slap hitter. That's Ben Revere, same kind of guy.
Okay.
Ichiro's 1,000 times better.
No. Not a guy.
Ichiro could lose a baseball, hit a couple doubles.
Oh, they said I never went to like a game where he was. They said all day BP. He would homer all day.
Yeah. I just like,
which is crazy.
I just like to dance.
When do you remember when he came in there? The greatest player ever, rookie of the year, MVP. He's the greatest player of all time. And then Seattle won 118 games, and they went we're off the cliff.
All right.
They haven't been in the playoffs since.
Okay, but then my point is both like per se singles hitters. You don't like those types of guys? Can't win with those two guys 1-2, top of your lineup.
Yeah, the Marlins did one year, I think.
So you can't win with Gwynn and
Pierre
Ichiro.
and Luis Castillo.
Oh, you could do. I'm just saying, like it's rare. It's rare. You're pulling out the two best. You're pulling out the best ever.
You brought up
the two best ever.
I brought up another.
I'm just saying, slap hitters. You're bringing up the two dudes that are on the fucking Mount Rushmore slap hitters. There's a lot of other ones that aren't there.
You brought up the one. Are you okay? You brought up.
Yeah. I know. I was giving a comparison, and then you dropped Tony Gwynn on the lap.
Well, because you dropped Ichiro compared to Ben Revere. That's what you did.
I wasn't comparing Ben Revere. I was saying Ben Revere is a slap
Sure
hitter.
did.
It's 1,000 times better, I said.
First thing that came to your head.
It's just when I think slap hitter, I think Ichiro. That's what I think.
Okay, he lives rent free in your head.
You're right. I didn't like him. Cannon, dude. Missile, though. I'll give you that. Cannon.
Yeah, a lot of things, a lot of tools that you seem to not like.
I just wasn't an Ichiro guy. Is that right?
No, that's fine. That's fine. But you can't mention how I bring out every fifth tool and all five of the
He's
tools.
a damn good player. I'm well aware he's a damn good player. I just didn't like him.
So you can't win with him.
Never won, did he?
Stop.
I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Did he win? I don't think he did.
One guy now. You're one guy. You're a joke.
The Marlins did do it, though, with Juan Pierre and Luis Castillo, though. That's correct.
Throw them out. They can hit ground balls.
They had a bunch of other guys. I think, who else did they have? Piazza that year, homering? They had a bunch of guys.
Could you imagine that, though? Like, you could hit ground balls and win games.
That's true.
Was that Miggy before they traded him?
Was Miggy on the title team for them?
Yeah.
He was on the yeah. 03
with Beckett. Yep.
Beckett, Cabrera,
yeah.
Castillo, Conine.
19-year-old pup.
Conine used to wear us out.
Encarnacion. Yeah, Pudge was there.
Mm-hmm.
Pierre, Chad Penny, Mike Lowell.
Yeah.
Derek Lee.
Was that Edwin Encarnacion?
No, Juan Encarnacion.
Juan Encarnacion.
Got drilled in the eye for the Cardinals. Another dud for the Cardinals.
D-Train.
On deck circle, dude. I mean, literally almost lost his eye socket, dude. Dude fucking hit him.
Don't put that bad juju out there like that.
Line drive, broken orbital. Juan Encarnacion.
D-Train.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then they traded everybody.
Yeah.
Dontrell Willis, he was monster that year.
Fire sale.
That's how they do it, though. When they won in '97, they trade everybody. That's when they had. That's when they had Piazza and Sheffield and all that. They're like, okay, see ya.
Bonilla, Dutch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, World Series MVP was Beckett. NLCS MVP was Pudge. And the ALCS MVP of that year was Mariano.
He was decent.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think he's going to make it. Yeah, there it is.
Good start before the deadline. Baco got fucking lit up. Fucking needs a bra. Baco needs a bra right before the trade deadline.
How about the Red Sox, huh? Woo. They
Struggle
are.
bus.
They are. They had fallen off. They were like 12 games over, weren't they?
Gonna need a bigger trash can there, Alex.
Hey-o.
Real quick, Mike Crum is the Chicago Cubs, and I'll tell you why. They have an 0-50 record when trailing by 2+ runs in the 7th inning or later this season. They're the only MLB team without a win.
Well, swept us.
Yep. Pack it in now. Pack it in. Down two.
That's
Two in the
wild.
7th later. Down 2 in the 7th later, they don't come back.
Yeah.
You would have thought they would have ran into a 3-run homer somewhere.
Especially at their place, right?
Yeah,
Especially at their place where balls just fly out of the fucking yard. Like,
Yeah, they do.
They didn't run in the one come back from behind win at any point of the year.
That's
Like
wild.
that's hard. That's almost harder to do.
Yeah, I would agree.
Definition of a front runner. Holy shit.
Haven't played well from behind.
That's wild, though.
No, Chicago Cubs are going to be my crumb of the week.
Snapple. That's a Snapple fact. Good job out of you. Right underneath your Snapple right there. You just chugged.
Snapple. Really go for a Snapple.
Kid would love a Snapple.
God forbid I get it delivered. Tell me it's not in the bag.
Oh, I saw your coffee at Wawa today.
Probably was still sitting there.
It's still sitting there.
I just love how the guy's like wasn't in the bag. It's a drink, dude. Why would it be in the bag? It's obviously on the rack
And
next to where the bag was.
My first question would have been, where'd you get a bag? I can't get a bag anymore.
Yeah, they can't go to paper. They go to paper.
They're paper now.
Yeah.
Paper bags, and they usually are. They usually are sealed shut by Wawa, right? This one was not, which means it wasn't ready to go. It wasn't ready to leave. Make sense?
The guy just grabbed it.
He just grabbed it.
I think they might sit it out there with. I saw one sitting there before, like not sealed. So maybe they don't seal anymore.
They seal.
No, they do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Listen, I'm a Grubhub Plus, guy here, and I'm known to dabble with a hoagie when I need one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Hey, you can't triple stamp a double stamp. I mean, you never know what's going on over there.
And I hate to drive unless I have to. You know what I mean? Like when I drive this much, I'd rather just not drive on a day I don't have to. So I'll just be like, all right, might have to go here twice. You know what I mean? Might have 2 different guys bringing stuff back, but don't tell me it's not in the bag.
Yeah, I'm usually drunk. That's why I can't drive.
Guilty as charged.
DAC.
I just thought that was the funniest thing. I'm not allowed to look in the bag, but the bag's open. Like
It's like the response. You know what I mean? Like, by you. Like, went right at him. I love it.
I wasn't happy when he said call Wawa. Call Wawa.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I called him. I actually called him. He didn't answer. Thank God he didn't answer. Because I might have been never allowed to use Grubhub again because things would have been said.
I can guarantee you would never lose Grubhub again. Yep. Check that one off the list. Yep.
Would have been said.
He said, I gotta do your job for you. It was classic 2022 incompetence and a tremendous retort. I gotta do your job for you. Wow.
Yeah. No one can do their job. Everyone's sorry. Sorry, couldn't do it.
Sorry, call Wawa.
Sorry.
Call Wawa. You pick the stuff up. It's your job to check what you're picking up. It's not Wawa's job to check what you're picking up. You're picking it up. You're like the waiter going out to the table. Are you kidding me? So you're gonna say blame the guys in the back that you never got your meal? No, you need to double check it. It's your job to make sure. Are we okay in today's world? Like you're getting a 20% tip from me. Go punch yourself square in the fucking face. That's how I feel about it. Like
that's why, like,
I left the tip out of it. If you circle back, most people will give you another tip if something's forgotten.
Yeah,
I would give you another 5-piece just because I wanted the fucking coffee. You understand me? Yeah. I wanted the coffee. I just wanted it. I didn't care about the sandwich. The salad you could have left behind, right? The bag energy, leave behind. The pretzels, leave behind. I did it because I was just in the mood for a coffee. A little specialty coffee. A little extra shots of espresso. Just a little walking around espressos. A little walking around coffee.
Walking around money.
I hear you. And that's why my OCD is like a blessing and a curse. Like whenever I go get food, like if we're in fast food or I'm picking up food, it's a triple check. It's a pullover fucking triple check. Christine gets it. I love her to death. She picks up the bag, comes home. There's no fucking fries, no mozzarella sticks in there, and the fucking veins. You can see the fucking vein right here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? What's going on here?
I don't even pull away from it. I don't even pull away from the window.
I
don't trust anybody, Sweeps. If I'm in a drive-through, I don't even pull away from the window. I'm checking everything.
Oh no!
And then I'll drive. I'll drive.
Hey, asshole, there's tomatoes on this. All right, keep it because I know you're gonna fucking piss on it. Give me my money back. There's tomatoes on this. Fucking take it back.
Do you not like tomatoes? Italian that doesn't like tomatoes.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's a wild thing. That's a wild thing.
Guy smells like an onion.
Hold it, tomatoes, lots of onions.
I do love onions though. I heard that.
I like myself a combo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I like them both. I like a good tomato too. Sorry.
Pickles on there. Get some pickles on there. I'm a big pickle guy.
Oh, absolutely.
But really, over the years,
crisp pickle.
Over the years, really love them on a sandwich. Like I can't get it like a hoagie without pickles. No, it's not a hogie to me. Like that pickles are a must.
I need a hot pepper or a sweet pepper too. Whatever way you're going to go, I'd like to throw one of them on there.
I like the relish, so you can get the relish now, right?
Yeah, pepper relish. Oh, okay.
Pepper relish.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You don't have to make it.
Jersey Mike's get the jalapenos. Oh, fantastic!
I like the pepper relish play. That's a good play, Tom. Doesn't bulk the hoagie up as much. Still get the flavor.
Still clean flavor, but I'm telling you, it's fucking delicious. Get it on Italian. Oh my god.
Yeah, leaves room.
Your stomach might be a fucking mess in an hour and a half, but in that moment, fucking phenomenal. That's why people are always trying to give me sandwiches coaching. Like, dude, I can't eat on this field. Get away from me. I'll be fucking blowing up everything around me. Like, I can't eat because I'm scared to. Like, I almost have a fear of eating because I shit very quickly and easily. Like, not many things don't go right through this guy. You know what I mean?
Just go get it out. You don't like the
porta pot?
Not public shitter? No.
I'm not a porta pot shitter.
I mean, shit happens.
Yeah, but I can do it.
I'm not gonna shit my pants.
Just won't eat.
I'm with you. I just won't eat.
I'll just have a breakfast sandwich in the morning. Yeah. Breakfast sandwich to get the day going. Sits well usually.
You just hover or you nest.
Who's nesting? I got a
lot. You fucking throw some fucking.
I'm good on a public. I ain't going to a porta potty though.
I mean, I'd prefer not to, but if
I was at two fields last weekend where there was no bathroom, not even a porta potty. Can you imagine that? I walked in.
How's that even allowed?
It should not be allowed. I told you that.
I walked into the school. The guy goes, "You're not allowed in here." I said, "Well, I need a fucking bathroom, bro." So I said, "Guess what I'm going to do? See the dumpster out there? I'll be pissing back there." Just so you know, when you walk out, I told him. So when you walk out of here, I'm yelling at fucking guys doing work at Tom's River School because the guy wouldn't be a jerk off. Like, get out of here. You're not allowed in here. I said, "Yo, we're just looking for a bathroom, bud. Calm down. No need to be yelling. All right? No need to yell." So he's like, "Can't use one." I said, "Fine. Then I'm going to piss in the dumpster right out there, right behind it. So when you walk out, just watch your feet," I told him.
You can't have you can't hold a tournament without a bathroom. And I said that before. Like, and if you have a porta potty, it should be cleaned every hour. And if it's not fucking emptied every hour, you should be fined $100,000 and punched right in your own dick.
I mean, at least every day.
Yeah.
It should be cleaned every morning. I mean, how tough is that?
Yeah.
No, I don't argue with Little League coaches. I don't, I argue when argued too.
I mean, I think you're right, Don. The guy's got a label. These guys labeled. Alex is labeled.
Just a talker. And when you engage a talker, you get talked back to. That's
he's been known to get hot on occasion. That's all.
No, Tom doesn't go looking for shit. People find me for some reason, just doing my job, and people want to engage me. Then don't engage me. I'm not even talking to you. So if you want to start the engage, there's a lot of guys that are just going to turn the shoulder to it and not like a good verbal. I'm the opposite. I will turn and say, "Who are you talking to?" You know what I mean? And then if it goes from there, it goes from there. But I see red sometimes. I black out. I black out when I start talking fast. When I start talking fast, I'm usually not here. You know, it's knock on my door. Tom?
I thought this was just saying verbal. What happened here?
Did Tom black out?
I love it.
Wow,
I love
so-
how it started. I love how you started as your crumb in the Cubs, and it just turned into this straight Grubhub driver annihilation.
yeah, he's a jerk off. I almost want to call him on the way out of the show. What are you up to?
I almost wanted you to call him on the show right now. See if we can get him on.
What are you up to?
Still never got the coffee, bud. You ever drop it?
I would like you to call him right now and connect it, and I want to be like, so, have you gotten the coffee yet?
I might get arrested. I don't want to get arrested. 12-18 call. I mean, I feel like you get a couple cops at the door. Still never got the espresso.
I mean, wait, for making a phone call?
No, because you know how that phone calls.
Oh, yeah, I got to do how that goes. If he answers, I know how it goes, yeah. Actually, I mean, even if the mailbox is full, I know how that goes.
How is Pizza Hut still open?
I didn't think about the mailbox.
Commercial, 2 pizzas for $6.99. I mean, how are you still open? two pies, $6.99. Holy shit!
Microwaved.
Where the hell are we at? Fucking Colombia? Where we in Colombia here?
Probably Venezuela.
Would have missed a Kuna. How does he get off the island? Like, how is this thing? I'd love to know who was there. I wish I could do research and find out what fucking 5 or 6 bumblefucks the Phillies sent there that dude got off the island. I mean, whew.
we have an academy there.
Yeah. Who's in that academy? Did he ever stop in?
No.
Did you ever show him around? Did you ever show him around in there?
I was playing soccer on the backfields, and he just snuck off the island right into the fucking Braves fucking lap.
Yep. Oh, you guys already got Austin Riley? Hey, my name's Rod. Got my friend. I got my friend Ozzy here too.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
They call me Raj for short. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll call this guy up Michael Harris. No one's ever heard of him. He'll hit 330.
God, it's amazing. It never ends.
It's unreal. Then you got something in the water over there. Anthopoulos. I don't know what's going on over there. It's crazy. Just everything is turned to gold for them right now. I hope it just falls apart, but I don't know what's going to. I don't know about that. I don't know.
You better put another hypothetical gun to my head. I'll probably tell you it doesn't fall apart for him.
Yeah. I think I would agree. If the gun was turned, I would agree.
True.
Love how we stay with stuff. Feels so good that we stay with stuff.
Yeah.
I would say, I guess mine is Patrick Mahomes. I just don't know why. Why are you commenting on it? I don't care. You understand? Like, to me, that's a Kyle Murray problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's in there for a reason. I don't know. Maybe the guy doesn't. Maybe the guy doesn't watch film. Why are you? Why are you the spokesman for it? You know what I mean? Like, just leave it alone. Keep walking. Like, everybody's got to be into everything. Like, just that's it. And let him. Like, hey, it's in there. He got paid. He wanted to get paid. Right? That's let's stay on your side of the fence. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. It just cracks me up. You know what I mean? I know somebody probably asked him a question, but it's just like, hey, man. Like, the easy answer is like, hey. Yeah, that's Cardinal business. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that. We're
about Chief business. Yeah.
I'm the Kansas City Chiefs.
Everybody wants to be fucking best friends with everybody.
And it obviously didn't stop him from signing.
What do I know? Like, you're not in that building, dude. You don't know what he's doing. This was, said not comparing the two, but we're talking about a long time ago. What the hell was his name? The
Mike Vick, Jamarcus Russell.
One of the biggest busts of all time for the Raiders.
Marcus Russell.
Yeah, Russell.
Yeah, Russell. They gave him blank tapes. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? So like these organizations know, like
they did the same thing for Vic too.
They're in the building. They see what you're doing. So it's just, you know what I mean? And I'm sure there's plenty of guys that don't know their playbook and stuff. You know what I mean? But this happens to be, hey, like they didn't like what they saw. Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm not saying he's not a hard worker, on the field, or in practice. But obviously, when it's time to study film, they felt like he wasn't doing his job there. You know what I mean? So they threw that in there. I don't know why that's somebody else's business. You know what I mean? Like, just let it go. Let it go. Everything's 2022, and everything's got to be this big drama thing. You know what I mean? It's absolutely a dog and pony show. This big show, and this mountain out of a molehill. Just let it go.
You want me to guess on something? The guy could literally play 2 pro sports if he wanted to, right? And so he's that freakish of an athlete. And I'd venture to guess he probably doesn't watch tape enough.
Yeah.
Enough. He gets away with being so skilled, like Vic, like Jamarcus Russell thought he would be. But when you can fucking run around and make plays, I'd venture to guess the guy in Kansas City doesn't love the tape. I'd venture to guess because a lot of his plays are ad-lib plays that are outside the playbook. So, if he's backing somebody, it's probably because he don't watch enough tape. If I had to guess.
Yeah, sure.
Like all these fucking guys. So they can all make plays outside the pockets, and it's like it's almost like they don't have to anymore. It's crazy. No, dude, sit down and do your job.
Do you think Kansas City maybe takes a step back this year? Or are they even better?
We're going to find out. I mean, I don't mean to Joe Bucky there. But you know what I mean? Like
hey, Joe.
Having a guy, hey Joe's here. Yeah, I mean, we know Joe here. Sorry.
For sure.
I mean, you know how we feel about Andy, and he's done a great job, and Holmes is really special, and they still have weapons. But I really feel as much as I hate him, and the guy's a fucking crumb, and not because he's in Miami now, but just the guy could take the roof off, and he could do. The guy could take a 3-yard slant to the house. The guy could take a bubble screen to the house. The guy can do a lot of things. You know what I mean? And that guy draws a lot of attention, and we saw that the first half of last year where teams were playing cover 2, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Mahomes sucks." You know what I mean? And and it just wasn't that same instant offense. They had to grind it out, and then they wanted to make an adjustments, and and Andy and Pat got on the same page, and then it was all said and done. They were they were still making some noise, and they were kind of back to their old selves by the end. You know what I mean? But so I hear you, Wells.
The other side of that, too, is the division got so much better.
That's where I'm at, Craig. I feel like the West is extremely tough.
And
I wouldn't be shocked if KC finished last.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. They could also finish first, but
if you go with the quote unquote any given Sunday, right? They don't have to necessarily take a step back, but just get steak bitten a couple weeks by their division, right? That division's really good.
I mean, the Chargers. I love the Chargers. I really do. I think the Chargers might have a great year. I love Herbert. I like a lot of their young players, and their defense is. If their defense stays healthy, their defense could be amazing.
You got Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa if Mack can stay healthy.
And Melvin Ingram and Darwin James and Derwin James. Yeah, I mean their defense could be pretty damn good.
Melvin Ingram left, but still.
Oh, he left. Sorry, yeah. So Mack and Bosa, yeah.
Doesn't matter. The Chargers every year are a team that it's like, oh, this is their year, and they seem to not be able to get over the hump because they lose bad games early. So let's see if this year is different. I mean,
I want to see if Herbert takes that step this year.
Russ in Denver with those wideouts.
Yeah, I would say the Chargers have the worst win percentage, under 7, let's say 7, under a touchdown in their games. Probably if their games are decided by 5 or less or a touchdown or less, they got to have the worst record in the last freaking 8 to 10 years. You know what I mean? Anthony Lynn was.
How about the first 3 weeks?
They were just, and then last year, the young guy, the young whippersnapper was just pissing games away. You know what I mean? Brandon Staley, whatever the fuck his name is. He pissed a bunch of games away too. So, they can, they're very dangerous.
The one year that Young Ho Koo, who was the best kicker in the league now, couldn't hit a kick for him for the first 4 weeks, missed 3 game winners.
Yeah. And I thought the Raiders were really good last year. And then you had Devonta Adams, and that's scary. You know what I mean?
I think the Raiders are going to be good.
And like Greg alluded to, Rusty Nail is in Denver, and he's got something to prove. Always, you know what I mean? So
to me, I wouldn't be shocked if Denver's not very good, but I also wouldn't be shocked if Denver's pretty damn good. I don't know. I think that division is going to be really tough, and it's up in the air.
I would be shocked if, I can say about all teams. I'll be shocked if all of them aren't good. but somebody's not going to be, right?
Yeah,
So
one of them won't be. Yeah,
somebody's going to struggle. Somebody's going to lose a QB. Somebody's going to lose something of value and not be as good. So it's
no, I mean, yeah. To all your points, it's got a shot at being the best division in football.
Yep.
Yeah,
and you got to go play it. But talent wise, it's loaded up.
Yeah.
And at the money position, it's loaded up, right? And you got a lot of makers in that division at the quarterback position. Carr's your biggest in the pocket guy out of all of them because they all shimmy, they all make moves, they all throw outside the pocket a lot, and they're all big play guys. They're all big play fucking guys, and all those teams have really good defenses. That's great. All 4 of those teams, and the Raiders are underrated good.
Yeah, I love me some Max Crosby.
Yeah, the Raiders are underrated guys.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. I thought that dude did a good job. He probably should have got the job, but it's the world we live in, Or they didn't keep him, right?
No, right?
No, they who they hire?
So I was trying to think. Dennis Allen is the Saints guy. Who the hell did the Raiders settle on? Drawing a blank.
McDaniel.
Oh, Josh.
Josh McDaniels. That's right.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, we'll see if
still.
Hey, second time around for McDaniels. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Got the talent to win there. I mean, you got an elite tight end, you got an elite wide receiver, you actually got a lot of good wide receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in a good place. I mean, it's almost like it's a little resemblance of what the Rams were early, last year before guys got hurt. Like you got a lot of weapons, man.
They traded Brian Edwards, right?
They might have traded Brian Edwards, but
they did.
Hunter Renfro.
I love Hunter Renfro.
He's even gonna be better with those 2 guys there.
I mean, Devonta Adams and Carr played together in college. So it's like, hey, remember me? Oh, hey, how are you?
Derek Carr stay healthy, right? If Derek Carr can stay healthy,
I love me some Derek Carr. I hope he does.
I think he's just a tough as nails guy. I would love for him to be my quarterback. Can he stay healthy? If he does, they're in great shape, right?
But you're talking about. Go ahead, sorry.
No. It's a crazy division. Like nobody out there could be like, this team's definitely winning it, because then you're an asshole. Like,
I agree. Yeah.
It's the biggest up for grabs division in football. Up for grabs. Any of the 4 teams can win it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and my other crumb, real quick, and you don't have to elaborate on it, but is that of course it's Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Like he's just such a fucking petty asshole. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, Derek Carr is not a fucking Hall of Famer, but you know what I mean? Like him and Adams and him played together in college. Of course, that's his boy. You know what I mean? So he's just, the guy's just saying, hey, tough to go from one Hall of Famer to the other, and then asshole's got to respond with like, oh, fucking Robert Lazard, like, oh no, Alan Lazard. Tough to go from one Hall of Famer to the other. Like, shut up, you're so petty. Cut your hair. You showed up like Cameron Poe. A2D did a great job fucking posting that. What a tremendous fucking comparison, right? Guy shows up like he just fucking got off a fucking jail airplane. I fucking hate him. The talent is there. He's fucking awesome.
I kind of like him, but there's a reason that everyone hates him. His whole family hates him. Which if your family hates you, there's something wrong. Something's wrong with you.
Hold on. Your family, okay. Your family can hate you, and you're worth 10 cents, right? When you're worth a lot of money, and your family doesn't like you, that's even more concerning. You know what I mean? Like if people don't like you, and you're worth that kind of money. Oh shit. You're worth $100.
It might also be the reason that he's so good because he's a fucking prick. He's a prick.
I think you need some prick in you to be good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need to be a little prick. I think sometimes.
As a player, I love to watch him.
I wouldn't be shocked if one of those receivers has a monster year for them.
Well, you know what?
Somebody dropped down Lazard's name. I didn't like that. Kind of would love that to keep
everybody motivates differently, right? Internal motivation. Sure. Some of these guys are just fucking pricks, and they live off of what you say about them. And and that's what he is. Like he definitely is a guy that wants you to say, he's lost something, or comparing another guy to him. Like, he wants the petty bulletin board material because he just thrives off of it. Like,
remember, as soon as we were like, oh, I think he might be not, he might not be that good anymore. Remember a couple of years ago, like, might not be getting that good anymore. And then they're like, they drafted that quarterback Hundley, and he was like, you know what? I'll be the best quarterback in the league again now. Okay, that's okay. We'll do this then. Okay.
Like, I don't even know. Like one of my fantasy leagues 2 years ago, he was like 14th guy to go, like 14th quarterback to go. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I already had a stud. I didn't need him, but I'm like, my God, they were throwing dirt on this guy? All right.
Yeah, 46 touches. Okay. All right.
Yikes.
Yeah, he's decent.
Probably because they
I
want
would assume somebody's going to catch balls for them this year.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that no receiver like did they sign a guy? I don't even know. But
Not really.
I'm shocked that no one like lined up. Like I think there's an opening over there, and I might be able to catch a couple balls over there.
You know why? I'll tell you why nobody's lining up there.
He's a prick.
Oh, dude. It's twofold.
Oh, they signed Sammy Watkins.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he'll be hurt by fucking week.
Yeah.
He got hurt walking in the door.
By week and a half, he'll be hurt.
Two things. He's a prick, and it's fucking ice cold.
It is ice cold.
I mean, if you're Devonta Adams, you got a chance to go to the Dome.
Yeah.
You get paid probably the same. I go to the Dome. See ya, my boy Derek. I'm going to the
Yeah.
Dome.
I go to Vegas? Okay, yeah.
I didn't know. I had enough with the -20s.
Sign me up.
This guy's going to win with Randall Cobb. He's 56 years old. My God.
You think he has this many foot injuries in warm weather in the Dome? No.
I do
He has
love
so
how
many
he was
foot
such-
injuries because he was in the cold.
I do love how he was such a prick last year. Like, you know what? You better sign Randall Cobb too.
Listen, Caden, we talked about it at the beginning of the show. We named some guys. I think we're all hoping for, maybe a third starter or, another bullpen arm of some sort, or why not both? So, you can go back and listen to it all, but that's sort of where we were at. I mean, we brought up names like David Robertson, Ian Happ, Wilson Leroy, like Michael A. Taylor.
Tyler Molly. I was bringing up that.
Michael A. Taylor to Ichiro when he was young.
That did not happen.
That's
It was
like
Ben
Michael
Revere.
B. Jordan. He's sticking that Michael B. Jordan to you like it's fucking big.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know where he is. It's fine.
He gave a recap.
He knew as soon as he muted me early, he knew that something was going to happen early. He knew it.
He recapped and told this poor cat, in case he didn't want to go back and watch the replay.
We've been doing this too long.
This guy's hitching his wagon to Michael A. Taylor. All right, in case you just tuned in.
Michael A. Taylor bust here on ATV Radio tonight.
I know this guy's games. All right, I know the games he's playing over there.
My son, Michael A. Taylor, is
Been too long.
Is an honor student at fucking elementary.
It's Michael A. Taylor bust night on ATD, so we'll see how it flies.
Choo-choo.
But now there's some names, Caden. I mean, we're probably not going to be linked to a big boy, I'm sure. So, but the big boy moves don't always win it for you. Some under the radar, some guys who come in, pitch
We had
well,
the Braves last year.
get outs. There's things you can do. So we'll see how creative Dave Dombrowski is, because he doesn't need to be overly creative. That's the crazy thing. Like, he's got some things coming back, like we talked about. You get Gene back to someone to move at the deadline. We spoke about it earlier. And Harper's, I mean, you get Bryce Harper in September. That's good times. So, you need some more arms. The arms have been great. They've been pitching great since Rob's taken over. So can they continue it? And the way you help them continue it is you go add a couple things. You know what I mean? You put a little couple things in the stocking. Like, really let your kid enjoy Christmas one time. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? You don't got to throw the $200 gift card in the stocking. But I mean, let him have something else to open.
Yeah, wrap up some Jello or something.
Like a pudding pop.
Look at us, 3 hours without questions. Oh, well done.
Thought about falling asleep right here a couple times.
Wow, 3 hours.
Oh, well, it is. We are at a 3 spot.
Hey, we got any more crumbs?
No, I'm good for this week.
I feel like I had one. I got to think.
The whole East Coast, on one crumb.
Well, I Wawa's a crumb right now.
They wouldn't let him buy. They wouldn't let him actually give himself an IV of Mellow Yellow.
They don't know how to ring this in. Above the Mason-Dixon line, they don't know how to ring this in. And in one of the Wawas I stopped in Maryland, I got a hot dog. The roll was like hard as a rock.
You're getting a fucking hot dog out of the goddamn what do you call it? You're not getting it over the counter.
The timer, the timestamp for when it was good for was like an hour and a half later. Like that roll still should be good. It should be hard as a rock.
It's like,
and they're usually
And
soft
plus,
because they're like,
of course, New Jersey, like no bags. Once you get back in New Jersey, you're just like, oh God, let's worry about the real important things in the world, like no plastic bags, no straws.
it's sushi at a gas station. You guys getting the sushi at a gas station. What are you doing?
you know what? I do got a crumb. The plastic straws. I'm done. I've had the paper straws. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the paper straws. I'm done. I've had enough. If anyone has plastic straws, like a stockpile of them, I want them. I'll pay for them.
I got a couple.
I can't do the paper straws. They're the worst things ever invented. I don't care what happens with the plastic straws. I don't care. And you can tell me it's killed sea turtles. I don't
has no effect.
fucking care. I don't care.
What's
I
funny?
want a plastic
You know
straw
what's
that I
funny
can drink the drink with and finish it before it unravels in the fucking drink. I'm done. I'm done with the paper.
First off, I don't need a straw in anything because I'm a grown up. But for the people who do need straws, I totally feel you. I do have some plastics laying around just for those instances where I do get the paper, and I do want a straw in my life. But I'll say this: when I was in San Diego, 3 years ago, I traveled cross country. 4 years ago, it might have been 4. Might have been 4 at this point. Yeah. Dude, they were out there. And I was like, what is this? Because I didn't know. I was in like a culture shock. Like I was in a different country, right? I'm like, what is this? Why is it melting? Like, why is it going away? I feel like it's disappearing. And somebody's like, it's a paper. It's a paper straw. Oh, is it? What does that mean?
How does that work in a wet drink?
What does that mean? Like paper and wet never worked in the history of a combination. It never worked. Paper gets dissolved by wetness. What are we doing here? You ever see a rain on something with some paper on it? You ever put out a cardboard box with some rain? Think like strength, and that's cardboard. Cardboard, shrink. I like leaving them out in the rain. Get a little shrinkage, right? Shrink her up. Like me after a cold shower. Shrink them.
Shrink them up.
Patches O'Houlihan would be beside himself because it's 1,000 pounds of fucking irony would fall right on your head. The fucking lid is plastic, right? A lot of the cups are plastic. Go fuck your mother. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right? It's a plastic fucking paper straw in it. What?
Yeah. Totally agree, Sweeps. I don't know. We're outlawed, like, okay, no more plastic straws, no more plastic bags. Everything else there's plastic everywhere. Everything else is plastic.
Hold on. Nothing to see with a 24-pack of water bottles. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nothing to see. That's more plastic than the straws, you hammerheads. So if you want to outlaw something, then hey, paper bottles coming to your house. Fucking milkman dropping off water to you. I mean,
Toys R Us is fucking plastic everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. Everything's plastic.
I miss Toys R Us.
Made in China.
I got 1,000 plastic things inside. I feel like right now.
Yeah, everything's plastic.
I got 1,000 plastic things. This is for Cass. Why am I talking about my own time?
It's the only thing the fucking turtles eat is a fucking straw. Get the fuck.
Yeah, no chance.
When's the last time
you need a correlation with the turtle and the straw?
When's the last time you needed a turtle? I don't understand who needs turtles. Right? I mean, that's a population that we can get rid of.
I've never seen the straws though. I've seen the turtle with the 6-pack ring on, which they don't even use those 6-pack rings no more. So they're good. They're good. I've never seen the straw issue. Where's the issue?
I know, I hear you, but even then, it's survival of the fittest. Look out for the ring. That's it. Yeah.
Avoid the straw. It's not hunting you.
You're swimming along, and then you just ran into a plastic fucking guillotine. That's your fault. Fucking eyes up. The fucking
yeah, you can't win at all. Like, I mean, listen, it's just
you
dumb.
can't save everybody.
Listen, water bottles alone create more pollution. Like, I'm not even smart at this stuff, okay? And I will guarantee you another Snapple fact tonight. Another Snapple fact for the people out there. I've already gave you one. Here's your second Snapple fact of the night. Is that I will promise you that water bottles create more pollution in water than anything else that's plastic. Anything else. Think about how many water bottles get drank a day that are plastic over a fucking straw. Don't straw me. How many people really go with the straw? The straw's not overly used. It's used enough in fast food restaurants, etc. But water bottles are crushed at houses. How many water bottles you got that aren't even finished? I mean, it's a water bottle disaster.
I spot 4 right now just sitting here.
Yeah, like they're all over.
Not finished, that is.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all over the place. So don't give me the straw when the water bottle's the water bottle, not like your own carrier water bottle. The water bottle, the plastic bottles you get at your house, 24 packs, are the problem. Do a little homework, people. Like, I'm not even in government. I'm not even in this sector. You know what I mean? I'm not even in that sector. And I can do a better job where you just sitting here. Just fucking common sense talk tonight. So easy. And you're going to straw us? You're going to straw us? How are we supposed to do a milkshake?
Straw bag.
You want me to do a milkshake? You want me to do a milkshake with a paper straw? Are we okay? I'm going to have a whole... I might fucking fake choke on one. And then make millions. I'll be the guy who just hit 770 million. I'll be that guy. Guy choked on a paper.
It affects your whole drink. It affects your whole drink. I mean, every time I'm like, that's not Coke. That's just fucking paper Coke.
It ruins the fucking drink.
Paper Coke.
It tastes like the paper.
Paper Coke.
That's the worst part about it. Not even the unraveling. It's the fact that it tastes the paper.
Paper Coke. Yep, it's fucking paper Coke. That's it.
I can't, and I don't care. And like you said, Sweeps, all the tops are plastic. Where are the tops going? All the tops are plastic. We gotta put the paper straw into the plastic top.
We're chipping away, people. We're chipping away. How about this? No more plastic bottles. How about that? The water bottles that you can buy.
It doesn't matter. Like,
get rid of them. Get rid of them, and just make everybody buy a purifier for their own freaking goddamn spigot. Okay? How about a little common sense there, then? All right.
There was a special on. There was a special on, and basically whoever's doing the special said, doesn't matter what we do right now. Like, it's already too late. He goes, if you want to make a real impact, tell people to stop eating seafood. Like, the commercial fishing industry is what's ruining, the ecosystem more than your straw and your plastic bag. So the fact that the seafood is never going away,
it's good.
Don't matter.
I don't like seafood. I'm not a big.
I don't like it either.
So I'm glad I'm doing my part.
I'm a big fan. Sign me up. I'll take your guys' dishes and sign me up.
Well, Wells, what's more important, Wells? The seafood or the straw? What's more important, seafood or straw, Wells? Because now I got to put you in another hypothetical.
I can eat shrimp for fucking days. I mean, I don't need
some shrimp and some crab.
I mean, come on.
Not bad either.
The ocean called them. He told me, Sweeps, we're out of shrimp. I'm in trouble.
I just don't like the fish. Like, I'm not a tilapia guy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
I like most fish, but there's some fish I don't like. I'll hear you.
I don't do the fish. I'll do the shrimp. I'll do the crabs, the lobster. I don't do the.
Yeah, shellfish are great. Anything. I'll do clams, crabs, mussels.
Mussels don't do it for me. They're little. I mean, I'll do it, but
they're like bland. You gotta put flavor in there.
I know how you do it, but I'm not rushing.
I'm not saying that I'm cooking them. I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you, I'm not rushing for the muscle.
Fuckers.
I'm not rushing for the muscle. That's all I'm telling you.
They got some good ones that
you're gonna rush to the
place in Gloucester.
Another hypothetical gun. You're going mussels first, like a buffet of seafood. You're just gonna grab the mussels first. That's where you're looking.
Oh, if we're buffeting it, no.
Okay, just checking in on you.
I'm definitely going crab first, unless there's lobster available. Then I mean, we're figuring out what we got. But I love crab. Give me some crab claws. You can give me a full crab. I'll break the whole thing down.
He said we're figuring out what we got.
I like, remember Chappie's wedding when they had the crab, like where the claw's still on it, but the meat's ready to go. You just those things again. Those things were spectacular.
Listen, I could do that stuff all day, but I'm willing to let the seafood sit out for the straw. For the straw.
That's a spectacular comment by Mo Petition for Alvarado.
We appreciate
that pony
Thanks for the 500 yen.
Straw. Mission Impossible.
How much is 500 yen?
$375.
Appreciate it.
That's spectacular.
500.
You can pay in yen.
Isn't it aggressive though? Like
That's
500
amazing.
yen sounds like a guy just gave me $1 million. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like 500 yen. I mean, it smells like
no scoop for you. Bing.
Like Maul just gave me a lottery. Like lottery dream home, Nails. Go ahead.
They let you pay any currency you want?
Yeah. It's YouTube,
That's
Brian.
pretty wild.
Yeah, 2022.
It says Brian.
2022, Brian.
I understand that, but like
YouTube's pretty big.
Never mind.
YouTube's pretty big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, is he in America doing that, or is he like wherever the fuck they use yen? I don't even know.
I would
Mullet,
guess
where
he's.
you at, Mullet? Where you at?
I'm guessing he's in Japan if he's playing in yen.
Is that where that is? Japan? I don't even know where
Yeah.
yen's used.
No, you're yep.
Learn something new every day, Willie.
That's awesome, though. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's a phenomenal comment. That guy
It's
might
the
win
best comment of the night.
comment of the night by far.
I haven't moved it. It's been our only super chat, and I know a guy who cares about us.
Drinking a pony keg of Mellow Yellow
I got
from
news-
paper straw.
I got
Mission
news
impossible.
for you.
Spectacular.
I got news for you. Not only is that a tremendous comment, Mullet's been around for a while because we talked early on about fucking Greg filling up 64 Mellow Yellow with a Mellow Yellow. Because if you just hold up that thing, you think, oh, this guy's drinking. He could be drinking anything. Who the fuck knows? Mullet's been around the whole show. Love you, buddy.
Yep,
Love it. Love it.
Okinawa.
He's in Okinawa. I love it.
it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Listen, that's
That's
like
killer. That's awesome.
phenomenal. You know, globally.
We've made it, boys.
The yen felt so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what it is. The 500 yen.
It felt great. Yeah.
Felt like you just gave me a lot of gold. I don't know why. I just felt like you just
Love
put it in my pockets. Like I'm walking around, a lot of gold, a lot of value. Okay,
Captain Jack Sparrow. Give me some treasure. You gave me some treasure.
500 yen. You
Spectacular.
do 400 of it. They got no problem getting their hands dirty in it. Hey, we allowed this through. Here's our
Spectacular.
Oh, plastic bottle. On cue. There's
We might as well double it up.
on cue. Look at this.
He didn't say he wasn't drinking them.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
He
talking-
just said, once they outlaw him, he'll stop. You know, but-
yeah, we're still gonna be ordering. Let me make it clear. We're still gonna be ordering. Because the one in the fridge.
He's still gonna be Grubhub and fucking water bottles. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, drop off a water bottle.
Freaking flyer. That's a freaking flyer.
Love it. Love it. I love people bringing me shit. Love people bringing me shit. It is literally an invention that I came up with 12 years ago, me and Steve Polsonella, and we didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I remember you used to say it all the time. I think it was longer than that.
Might have even been longer than that.
You used to be like, wouldn't it be great if you could just be like, hey, go pick me up some cigarettes, pick me up this, pick me up that, come back to the house with it. I remember you saying that all the time.
All the time.
And I do it all the time.
I'm an innovator.
It's everywhere.
I'm an innovator with nothing. With nothing. With nothing to show for it. What a loser I am. Are you kidding me, Mom? Are you kidding me? If I had the time machine again, if I had the time machine, oh my God. I'll be loaded.
I'm almost positive, like 15 years ago while I was high as a kite, I had the idea to put peanut butter and jelly in the same thing. And I seen that shit now, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
Someone told me it's not possible. You can't do it because the jelly's got to be refrigerated. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. I think you can put it in the same squeeze thing, have it both come out. And now I see it happening. And I'm like, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I thought you were going to tell us that you invented the PB&J. You mean?
No. Like when a squeeze can has peanut butter and jelly in it.
Yeah, I was.
I've seen that. I seen it now.
I
was talking about this years
much
ago.
an innovator.
I was thinking myself.
I would never be able to make it.
I
I'm
was
just
thinking
saying.
myself, how high is this motherfucker? He just think he invented peanut butter and jelly.
Only 15 years ago he invented it. Right? He didn't even say like when I was 2. You know what I mean? When I was 2, I came up with
I was like happy for you. I'm like, God damn! I mean, this fucking guy deserves it. PB&J is awesome. Good for you, bro.
how bad for you. How bad. My heart hurt.
It's unreal. It's unreal.
I'll tell you what.
I mean, I would never be able to invent that myself. I would just like
you wouldn't have the kind of money, walking around money I would have with Grubhub and DoorDash if I owned that.
Yeah, I know. Mine's like $1 million. That's like a bill.
Yeah, you come to my house for the parties. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
Yeah, just like
That's fine. Drive a nice car over.
Here's
You
some.
got room for it. Nah, don't worry about a car. I'll get you over there.
Here's
I'll take the ride.
here's some walking around money.
I'm like,
He's gonna grub up you. He's like, while you're on your way over, why don't you get me some
Well, I
stuff?
own
Bring some
Uber
stuff
too.
over.
I own Uber too because I would have all of them. You know what I mean? These are all my kids. You know, like,
There's one of your employees, Uber creep. You gotta go far. You gotta go far, right down.
We didn't background check that one.
No vetting. Did not vet this son of a bitch.
Oh,
Spectacular.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that guy. 770 million after taxes. Oh, I know. Look with the things I would do. We'll give you guys
The things I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Like work ever again.
This would never give it to a guy like me because a guy like me does stop over.
I would do this. Yeah.
Like a guy
I
like
would never
me,
work at UPS again.
a guy like first off, we'll just talk about Tom winning it, right? If Tom wins it, I got about 20 houses to stop over. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop over and I'm writing you a little IOU and I'm just gonna slide across the table. Take a peek at that. That's what I'm giving you and your family. Right? That's what I'm giving you and your family. You never have to work a day in your life. Right? You have that kind of conversation with like 20 people. And then you're still gonna dish out more, but that's just your start. 770. I'm a disher, right? And I'm gonna walk away living great. Living great. I'm gonna have 10 houses on 10 different beaches and still have money left over to do whatever the fuck I want. I could buy an NFL team. You know what I mean? I could decide, you know what? I might be an NFL owner.
You do. You just buy like 10%. That way they give you a nice, anytime you go, they welcome you in. Hey, Tom, how are you? Mr. Arnone, how are you? Yeah,
Michael Rubin sit courtside.
You want to get shot up? You want to get shot up to your suite? Yeah, sure. Okay. That's it. It doesn't cost you $1 billion. It only costs you 150 mil. Like, okay, I think they went.
Tommy invented Grubhub. He just didn't, he didn't think it all the way through. He wasn't the guy in the lab that invented COVID. You know what I mean? Because that's once it fucking took. As soon as that happened,
Yep.
Grubhub went right through the fucking roof.
If we find out that guy owned Grubhub, real conspiracy on our hands.
That guy knocked the test tube over. That guy went, and he knocked the test tube over.
Guy on the inside, yeah.
Let's give it to this bat.
He bought 10,000 shares of Grubhub and just knocked the tube over. Whoopsie!
Sooner or later, it'll be a fucking.
I think I've been coughing recently.
Yeah, they definitely cleaned up. Still probably $1 billion. Still probably worth a lot of money prior, but
they are raking it now.
I mean, Uber was doing well before that, but they're a little different,
No, they might have actually gotten hurt some by it.
Yeah,
less people using it, but Grubhub
less drivers because
Grubhub definitely.
Well, could more
Uber started doing more of like the Grubhub stuff. You know what I mean?
You would probably clean up doing that all day.
Uber Eats?
Yeah, or Grubhub or any of them. I would kind of feel like.
I mean, I think you would probably do
It's just awkward about driving around people's food. You know what I mean?
We'll talk about it. Like you're not sitting next to them.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. It's just
you're not dropping off the naked daughter.
You might go in for a fry every once in a while, right? You might go in for a fry.
Naked daughter after a long night.
I knew Greg was.
I knew exactly where Greg was going. I knew exactly where Greg was going.
Absolutely.
The temptation was killing him. I mean, the temptation of Christ over there.
And for me, one for you. I knew it.
I know what he was doing.
There's only 8 nuggets. Sorry, my bad.
Greg delivered an empty bag.
Call McDonald's.
Call McDonald's. They only gave you 8 nuggets.
As Greg's drinking my coffee, leaving the house.
Oh no, call wasn't in the bag.
This is a great coffee.
Wasn't in the bag.
Wasn't in the bag.
Greg invented the 2-piece nugget. Delivered a 2-piece nugget.
Oh, it's a new thing. It's a new thing.
Sauce.
2 nuggets, no sauce.
Oh no, plenty of sauce.
2 nuggets, 8 sauces.
Yeah, 2 nuggets. Yeah, like this doesn't seem right.
Oh,
I think I put a lot of sauces.
We got a dry nugget guy on our hands.
They're like, no, there's no way he's a dry. He all those nuggets without any sauce, right?
They'll be called.
Oh yeah. You
got a cereal. You got a cereal on your hands. We got a
cereal. He's got a small hot tub of Melion and wash it down.
With a paper straw.
Hey, we've gone full circle.
Love a good rally cat. Pony keg was fantastic.
My phone's probably gonna die at some point, but this is great.
You look it up. That's the definition of a pony keg. I mean, that's one of those little Heineken. Frank's walking around with a fucking Heineken keg. There's little motherfuckers that came out. That's what he's doing.
I couldn't
love it.
Imagine that.
They'll make the last out. Oh, way to go get it, Mike.
It probably would be Greg would probably be the serial Uber Eats driver. Like you'd have to they'd be like wanted for eating
That's why they seal the bags now.
He's had his hands in all.
That's why they seal the bags now.
Real handsy.
That's where it started. Started with food. It made its way to the back seat. This guy doing? I am not a French fry. Get the fuck off me.
No tits though. No tits.
No tits, just fronts. Hey, just fronts here. You get a t-shirt. No tits, just fronts.
I'm crying a little bit. Oh man,
Where do we go here? Crumbs.
This is how you end the show, though. I'll tell you that.
I think you just need the black. Hey, good luck at Myrtles. Tommy, all right, buddy. See you later.
Thanks, Don.
Doesn't involve sports a lot with us.
Yeah, shit.
Oh my God, the ketchup smeared mugshot.
I mean, Mullen, this guy's. I love this guy. This guy's our favorite. Mullen, come on back next week, please, would you? This guy a membership. Love it.
Get this guy a membership.
somebody fork up.
I'll buy Mo a membership. How many yen is that?
Right. Oh, full circle.
Yep. Great show, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you guys. Thanks for sticking with us out there. Don Mullet.
1,326.06 yen.
Wow, you got the converter out?
Would be 10. Yeah, it would be $10.
Late night converter.
He buys gallons of water. Brings.
Yo, get him a membership. Seriously, I'll Venmo you the money, Tom.
How do I do that? He's got to do it.
I don't know.
You
Let him know. Let him know.
He's in here. He's here.
I mean, he knows. I'm just saying. I'll send you 10. Give me your Venmo. Send your Venmo.
Send your Venmo. I feel like everybody has Venmo, right?
I would hope. If not, I don't have fucking PayPal. So
You might have to find a different converter.
You're looking at Godzilla here, buddy. Fucking no Venmo here. You look under that hat. Yeah, that's not under there. Shell game. Playing a shell game here.
playing the shell game.
3-card Monty.
All right, we're brought to you Make them yours. Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. For Nick Delgazzo, Craig Mwakovic, Brian Wilson, I'm Tom Arnone. The family out there, we appreciate you. I should be the owner of Grubhub. I should file a
And he would fire that guy that was driving for you.
Can I spot? I mean, I wish I had this on tape. I feel like somebody stole my idea. You know what I mean? I feel like in 2022 you can make millions off of that. You know what I mean? Like, did you know that I said that? I mean, I feel like you can make money off of it.
I'll back you.
I don't know what that does for us.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not the greatest investor. Hey, man, guys got your back. That's good.
Walking those steps with me.
Not Rockefeller, not Kennedy. He's a Wilson. He's it. He says, I'll back you.
One more Michael A. Taylor comment, I'm out.
What a guy. Oh, I think we might have to sign off. See you guys.